Wait, is this gonna work correctly? Oh, it will. We'll be, oop, open. It will be fine. And I think I'm live. I think I'm live. There we go. Oh, it's working. Yay. Good, 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 good. What is that? Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. Anyway, today is a Friday. It is a Friday on a Friday night. Do 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 boom do. It's okay. Anyway, hello, Jordy and Mary and I drink water. Hello. I don't think you've ever been this early before either. I don't think so. I don't think so either. How are you? How you be? How you been, friends? It is good seeing you today on this fine Friday. Happy Friday, happy weekend. You saw Sims 2 and ran over, I'm dead. I'm telling you. I have so much tea to spill about my Sims 2 game. If you didn't watch my previous video on the Sims 2 a couple days ago, you should check it out though. It's on YouTube, but it's been a crazy ride. And Starbone, welcome in and Pup Trip. Hello. My pronouns are he, him, by the way. If you didn't know, Starbone, what are your pronouns? Feel free to share. And also, April, thank you for the 2-year resub. Oh my gosh. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Thank you, April. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. That's fine. But yeah, we are going to be playing The Sims 2 today because I personally have missed this game. It's been about 2 weeks, so I thought, why not play some Sims 2 for a change, have some fun time, cause some chaos and some drama. And I'm glad you're doing good, Jordy. Just a little tired. Understandable. I am not joking. Today, for the first time in forever, I actually stepped outside of my apartment and went to Panera Bread and actually worked outside of my office. So it feels weird. So I was like doing adulting things and interacting. And Lexi, hello. You've been really busy, but happy late birthday. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Lexi. It means the world. And honestly, I'm celebrating my birthday all month long, so you are good. But I'm glad that you're here. And thank you for letting me know your pronouns, by the way, Starbone. And Neon, how are you? And Kirsten and Mahogany, hello. Okay, yeah. I had to delete a few things because I had to reopen my game. You were watching Sims 2 content on YouTube. Perfect timing. Very good. Very good. I'm not even kidding. Sims 2 is hands down the best game ever to exist. However, I did play all the other Sims games, but Sims 2 was that one game that I actually understood. Barely. Do you know where? Wait, did you know that there's gonna be a live stream? Oh yeah, I've already been known. They talked about the live stream when they announced the pack, so I've been known for a while. But yeah, it's gonna be on March 3rd. It's gonna be on YouTube and Twitch, which I'm very excited about. But yes, I did know. Is there any way I can download The Sims 2? Not necessarily, like not anymore. Like it's not available for purchase on Origin or the EA app. They don't have the rights anymore to sell this game. The only way to get this game is basically from eBay or a thrift store or a friend, but you can't buy it from like actual EA since you don't own the rights anymore of the game. The drama I had in my game. Oh, care to share drama, Jordy, by the way? Feel free to share. And Owanu, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you. Customers that had hands today. Oh, even though I work over the phone. Really? Feel free to spill the tea. It is a spilling tea Friday afternoon. So anyway, share the tea. What you got? What's on your agenda? I want to know. I'm telling you, customers are wild, even over the phone. I'm like, who do you think you are? It is first of all, it is 11 a.m. in the morning. Why are you causing chaos too early? Like, calm down, you know? People be wild. Sims 2 was the game for me. Same. I think the only neighborhood I played in the most consistently was Pleasantview. I never get tired of the family and just all the drama that has in that one little save. Oh, you were playing Joint Valley and apparently there's a red potato in Remy's house? Is that new? Because I opened up Joint Valley earlier today to get the 100th anniversary gift that they put out as a free little gift for Dreamlight Valley. I don't know. And Regine Joe, welcome in. How are you? You'll try to look on eBay. I recently got a new computer and I can't download The Sims 2 anymore. Well, hopefully you'll be able to find it and get it to work. But welcome in, Regine Joe. Oh, you got the mini ears. Yes, that's the one that I got. Yeah. People were just like, oh, do you know who I am? I'm the CEO with 2 PhDs. I'm like, okay. So click forgot password. It's weird. It's so funny. I'm like, I am a CEO first of all, and I got 2 PhDs in 2 different countries. You better recognize. I'm like, okay, and you just click forgot password and you should be good to go. Like, and what was the reason? Your heart stopped. But your heart is still wait, my heart is still belongs to making magic. I understand. I grew up playing a lot of all the Sims games, but Sims 1 was that one game I played but didn't understand fully because I was like a wee little child. I was like 4. I love Appaloosa Plains. That was like my favorite world in The Sims 3. But you know what? Nothing can beat good old-fashioned Sunset Valley, that's for sure. And Diwalitan, welcome in, and Warlord, welcome in. How are you? Well, in short, we asked our husband if we were someone. He said no. So we all yelled at him and he insulted us, and then we're giving birth to our twins. He runs into his computer, plays a game, and we're found for divorce, and we found out our best friend is our soulmate. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I have to get a golden potato before the red one. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm not sure how to get the golden potato though, but Cater Tots said that you have to get a golden potato before the red one, but I'm not sure how to get the golden one. What do you think? It's new? You haven't entered Remy's shop or house in 2 months. Oh, I hardly interact with Remy, to be honest, so I didn't even know that. Okay, so where do I want to go today? Oh, I need to update you all on my little current household here. It's been a while since we played The Sims 2 in Pleasantview specifically. And let me just tell you, if you don't follow me on YouTube, which you should, I think YouTube's a really great place to catch up on all my current household drama. But mainly, what I find chaotic about The Sims 2 mainly, for Pleasantview specifically, is that, oh, that's the wrong one. There we go, that's better. Specifically about the Pleasantview save is that recently I had a Sim who was married and had a baby with Daniel Pleasant, but then Daniel Pleasant died because he was old and ancient. But then I later on found out is that my Sim who lives over here in this little apartment here, Isabella Pleasant, who married Daniel Pleasant. She recently got her baby taken away from social services, which was not a great thing. But I later on found out is that the reason why her baby got taken away is because of her ex-fiance from downtown Pleasantview called social services saying, hey, there's this girl, Isabella Pleasant, who lives in Pleasantview in this like town duplex, whatever. And she's an unfit mother. She actually left her baby outside on the floor in the snow, And they recently had a fire and she wasn't able to take care of it and left her baby in the apartment while the fire was going, and so on and so forth, all the drama that was happening basically. So they came over, took her baby, she lost her baby, but here's the twist, is that what I did is that I made sure to have it where Angela Pleasant, who is the daughter of Mary Sue and Daniel Pleasant, I actually had her take in Isabella's child, Gregory Daniel Pleasant. And Gregory and Angela are both half siblings, so it kind of worked well. But that's a little drama that's been going on in the save file lately, and it's been going kind of good and bad at the same time. So we're going to be fighting some people, and we're going to go downtown Pleasantview, and hopefully we can find a way. We can cause a little chaos or a little thing. But anyway, but yeah, that's the tea. But also, Dabney, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. How you be? How you been? Do I use mods or is this happening? So I have a couple of mods, but it's not where that stuff happened. I do a lot of storytelling and I play my game very sporadically where I cause this stuff to happen. Like I'll build their relationships, I'll have them fight, I'll have them argue, I'll have them divorce and so on and so forth. And I will say, like, let's say we had a fire, we had, you know, unfit parents, they called CPS, blah, blah, blah. But nothing where it overhauls the gameplay. I do all base game gameplay mods, but I just do a lot of storytelling to make those things happen in my brain. So it's the only way for me to kind of like really fall in love with my Sims and cause a little chaos, you know? I missed a lot in chat. I don't know what I saw. But yeah, I think storytelling is the best thing ever. And I'm glad you're doing good, Daphne. I saw a little bit of your stream. You actually were able to build on stream for once. Chat didn't do their job right, so chat should have distracted you, but they didn't. But I'm glad that you're here. I'm doing great today, so I'm doing wonderful. And Canadian, welcome in. Other than the smooth patch, is there anything else to help the Sims restore items from deleting out of my game? You know, honestly, I don't really know, because with the smooth patch, it's supposed to help your game run a little bit better, but I know the NROS mods also do help make the game run better, but they shouldn't have that where it deletes your store items from your game. That's a little bit weird. Swim started and already chaos. Pretty much, Warlord, yeah. Also, who are these Sims? I'll go over here. Anyway, and Queen D, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. How you be? To be fair, I came in like half. In the last half, and I'm all for the chaos. I have not played the newest update of Wildflowers, but I will play it next week on Monday. So next week on Monday, we'll be playing the update of Wildflowers, which I'm very excited about. I will soon. You didn't know mods existed until The Sims 4? April! Oh, I am here to teach everyone the goodness of The Sims 2 and Sims and mods. I will call myself a Sims mod hoarder, where I find everything on the internet. If you want to know something, I probably have it, and I can give you the info that you need to know. But yeah. Like, you literally had no idea. Oh my god. Did you know The Sims 1 had custom content and mods back in the day? Because they do. And I have a few CC and mods in The Sims 1 that I've been utilizing to help mainly with their needs, because Sims needs deplete very quickly, like nobody's business. When without mods, I played 2 times and lost all of your store items. So that is very weird then. I'm playing without mods. That is very weird. Honestly, I always say maybe try and restart, like repair through like the EA app or Origin for The Sims 3 and like do a complete clean install, I always say that's like the best option to do, and then put back the NROS mods in the smooth patch. And Sagelyn, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well and swell on this fine evening. You remember there'll be rainbow potatoes. First will be gold edible one and then a red one. Okay. You know, the more you learn about Dreamlight Valley, the better, I find. And I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, so whenever my parents are on stream, they don't read chat. So my parents don't really read chat at all when they're on my stream, so it's kind of hard. But they see some stuff, but not all stuff like I usually do. But I said that your mom is beautiful and you're all twins. Oh, thank you. A lot of people say that me and my mom look like each other, and we do. We get that a lot. Like a lot. Like from everyone that we see in public. No, dive. Thank you. Like, look at Isabella. Doesn't she look pretty? I have so much CC in my game, it's not even funny. I have 1 gigabyte of CC and mods for The Sims 2. And I just love it so much. Sims is the most chaotic game in this franchise. Oh, I believe you. Didn't know anything. I only played them. Had no idea what the internet could offer. That's understandable. I blame MySpace and social media for... Do not put his grave there. For all its ruckus and sadness that it brought to my life. Because those chain emails were scary. You know? Those chain emails were wild. I'm like, I'm kind of sad that Lily fell down the well, but I don't have friends to send emails with. I'm like, I can't do that. No. Yeah, mermaids in The Sims. Mermaids? Watching them walk was funny. Really? Mermaids in The Sims 1? Now that's interesting. You missed MySpace. So do I. Also, Cimarella, welcome in. I don't think I said hello to you. There was a lot going on in chat and I didn't see everything. But I'm glad that you're here. Oh, for the people that are new, I actually wanted to let you all know. We're only like $269 away from hitting our next goal. If we hit this goal up here, that means we would have raised $50,000 across all the charities we have fundraised since 2017 for, in general, but we're raising money for North Shore Animal League today until the end of the month. And then I also wanted to tell you about my family tree. The family tree for the Pleasant family. Because if you don't know my Sims 2 playthrough, just know it's messy beyond compare. So buckle in, get your popcorn ready, because I'm about to explain a lot of things. Oh yeah, that's what you told me yesterday, Alex, that your friend, wait, the boy my friends call my boyfriend is now your real boyfriend. Yeah, you told me that yesterday, actually. I remember. That's really cool. I'm so happy for you. So basically we're playing with Isabella Pleasant, who actually was married and now is widowed of Daniel Pleasant. They had a baby together named Gregory Daniel. So you can see it's getting a little bit full here. Here's Daniel Pleasant, or Daniel Landgraf V, because he was once married to Malcolm Landgraf for a hot minute and then got divorced because Lilith over here told Malcolm what he was doing, his plan. Basically, Daniel Pleasant is not a good sim. He only uses people for fame, money, and reputation, and that's what he did with Malcolm Landgraf after he got divorced and kicked out by Mary Sue the first time, and then got kicked out and divorced by Don Lothario the second time. So he reverted back to the one sim that he knew that had a lot of money, a lot of power, and a lot of fame, Malcolm Landgraf. But Lilith told Malcolm what happened, and so Malcolm divorced and kicked him out of his own mansion, and he had to live by himself until he met Isabella. But Daniel has 5 kids by 4 different people, 2 by Mary Sue, 1 by his maid, Caitlin Langerak, one adopted through Dawn, and then one with Isabella. So he has 5 kids by 4 different people. That's messy. And Erica, welcome in. How are you doing today? You just came in time. I'm explaining my Sims 2 drama to the chat because you all need to know how chaotic the save file is. It's messy. But yeah, Daniel has 5 kids by 4 different people, which is a little bit crazy. Angela has 3 kids by 1 person, Dustin Broke, and they're both married. They've been together since they were literal teenagers, which is wonderful. Lilith is in university with Alexandra Goth. Scarlett is by her lonesome. I don't really care about her, but I should play her a little bit more though to progress her age. Sonyador is doing great, living her life like it's golden. And then the other kid that we saw here was Gregory. Now, when you click on Sonyador Pleasant, basically, you see a lot of siblings. It's a little bit messy. Donathan Dimitri Goth, this child here was the son between Cassandra Goth and Don Lothario. And then we have Bambi Caliente between Nina Caliente and Don Lothario. And then, you know, Angela and Lilith Mary Sue with Daniel and Mary Sue. And then Scarlett, which you know. And then Michael and Carly Shay Caliente are through Dina Caliente and Don Lothario. A little bit messy. So Don has 5 kids by 4 different people. A little bit messy. But I started my save file of Pleasantview on this computer with Don Lothario, and he was the one that started all the drama and made it a little bit messier and got a little bit more crazier. But everyone's doing great now. All of the bad people are dying, which is great, I like that. Don's living his life. He's a good, you know, sim now. Soon to be retired, single, and loving it. He's doing great with his 2 kids. Bambi, doing great. Nina's doing great. She's pregnant with her 2nd child. Dina, alone and sad, has 3 kids by 2 different people. Dawn with Michael and Carly Shay. And then Flynn from Mortimer and Dina. And then, of course, Cassandra is over here with Bella and Mortimer. And then Darren Goth has 2 kids. Darren Jr. through Cassandra. And then the other one. Look, it's crazy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a little bit of a mishaps here because what had happened is that, wait, where's that sim? Oh, here you are. Okay, yeah. So basically, Mary Sue has parents, or did have parents. Mary Sue's a 2-timing wannabe lover who wants to have everything and have her way. Well, see, what happened was when she got divorced with Daniel and then asked a matchmaker to find her a husband, not only did Joe Pleasant, her ex-fiance 3 times, said, "I will burn down your house with you in it." Well, Mary Sue was like, "I don't think so. So you can't do that to me." Joe's still alive, apparently. But Mary Sue accidentally set her house on fire by herself with her parents inside. So she basically burned down her childhood home with her parents inside. And now she lives all by her lonesome in a motel downtown of Pleasantview. So what can I say? Everyone hates Mary Sue, and so do I. And that's the tea of The Sims 2, A Pleasantview so far. I cry. And also Ling and it's Thea. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. But honestly, if you have The Sims 2, you should play it. If it runs, you should play it. It's a good thing. But I want to actually go over to an excursion for once. I wanted to go over to the boardwalk, I think. Hot Springs, yeah. The toddler is a witch. Wait, which toddler? Oh, are you talking about Dina Caliente? Where are you at? Wait a minute. Sonyador? Carly Shay? Okay. Yeah, so I personally don't know what happened, because when Dina divorced Dawn in front of Mortimer to get back with Mortimer, I don't know what happened. I think like either my game glitched, because I didn't do any of this. I kicked Dina out, and then somehow she became a good witch. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't think these kids will be witches or warlocks. I don't think. We'll have to play the household today to see, because I want to age them up and see what happens, but I don't think so. I hope not. I hope not. That would be messy. But if all the bad people are gone, then what happens to the drama? Oh, then I create more. There's bound to be one singular sim in this family lineage that's going to cause more drama. I think I'm on gen either 3 or 4 of this Pleasantview save file, because the originals had kids. Yeah, I'm on like gen 3 and 4 of this like family thing. Oh, it's cold outside. So is it here too. It is 36 degrees Fahrenheit for me right now, and I'm a little bit cold. So I'm wearing a sweater at the moment. One of the toddlers said so. True. Oh, you'll be playing The Sims 2 right now? Very good. I love The Sims 2 so much. I miss this. I wish we had food stands or food stalls like this again. Is it working correctly? I don't know. Yeah, you can be witches in The Sims 2, but the only way to become a witch is you have to befriend one of the witches that come to the community lots. That's the only way, if you befriend them. And then you can ask them saying, hey, I would like to become a witch, please. Oh, now it's working. And Car, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you today. I thought the today command would work if I had put it on an announcement thing, but I guess it didn't. Oh well, it's fixed now. But I'm doing good though, Wallace. We're playing The Sims. What did they do to you? Are you okay? Are y'all siblings? Are you married? See, I just witnessed some random sim getting slapped. I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh. It snowed this morning, but the rain melted it all away. I mean, that's a good thing. I personally don't even like the snow. It hasn't snowed at all since December. You love that we have an ice cream stand? Me too. I do too. I'm actually kind of happy that we have an ice cream stand. I wonder if we'll ever get a lemonade stand one day. Now that would be perfect. I thought there were like massages over here, but I guess not. Oh well. We'll go over here. 17? That's illegal. I don't like that temperature. That temperature is icky. That is a scary temperature. And I'm glad you liked my video. I have to say, I'm trying to get better at posting, though. All I know, when you record, edit, and upload all in the same day, it's so much work. Because I recorded a reaction video for the new gameplay trailer that we got yesterday. I recorded it, edited it, and then uploaded it all in one day. And I was exhausted at the end of the day. I'm gonna do it again when we get the live stream. It's gonna happen. What happened to you? Anyway, I don't know. It was actually Wednesday into Thursday, and it's snowing now. You can keep the snow. I don't want the snow. I'm good. I'm good where I am for now. And welcome back, Alex. So today's game plan is that we're gonna actually have Isabella call Angela Pleasant, because Angela has Isabella's son, and Isabella was like thinking to Angela, saying, can I move in with you? I know you have a spare bedroom and all. and I was wondering if I could stay with you and get out of this environment, because what had happened was basically, again, is that I tried to ask my neighbor to take care of my baby while I was away at work. Because in The Sims 2, if you did not know this, if you live in an apartment or in a condo or whatever with neighbors, and you're friends with your neighbors, you can ask them to be your babysitter. They can say yes. I've never got a rejection though, so I've always had a yes. And most of the time it'll work. Well, in my instance, I guess it glitched, and my neighbor never took care of my child. So I was like thinking to myself, I'm going to interpret that as that Isabella's ex-fiance in downtown Pleasantview contacted Lily, who was our neighbor at the time, who's now dead to me, said, hey, Lily, I'm calling saying, I know that you're a neighbor with Isabella. I will pay you 5,000 simoleons for you to agree to take care of Isabella's baby, but not actually take care of it so the baby gets taken away. Lily said, yeah, I will do that, took the money and ran. So Lily here, that's not Lily. Where's Lily? Where's Lily? Yeah, here's Lily. Lily did not do anything. So Lily's dead to us. We were going to fight her as soon as we get back to our apartment, move out, call Angela saying, hey, can I move in with you? You know? So it's gonna be a bumpy ride today. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Even though I was looking into a building, a snowman, it was probably not enough snow. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to go out in the cold. Yeah, I think the cold's not necessary unless like you're really feeling it. Literally half my day is gone when I film, edit, and upload. Yes. Luckily, all the trailers and all the like live streams are early in the morning, like at 10 a.m. for me, and I upload at 1. So like I feel like I benefit from all of it, but then again, like I don't want to do that ever again because that was stressful. I was on the verge of having a mental breakdown because my voice was nearly gone. Your garage door was frozen shut this morning. Took some effort to open it up. The kids ended up being late to school. Oh no! I hate when that happens. That happened to me one time when I went to high school, and the garage door was frozen shut, and I parked my car in the garage. So it was like, can I leave? Please? Our kids in the Sims should have like a Boy Scout, Girl Scout, sell cookies. That could be so fun. Think about it. Selling cookies, a great way to earn money. I'm telling you, the Girl Scout cookies are a pyramid scheme. I don't really think so. All I know, it's like you try to buy everything, and it costs you so much more money. But it's kind of worth it because they're really good. You worked with them a few days ago? Nice. Oh, no. No. Get away from me. Get away from me, you fool. I don't like him. So today I went to Panera Bread and I was able to work on so many videos. Or actually, well, technically I was editing a bunch of YouTube, or I was editing a bunch of Twitch clips to post on social media. I edited 6 out of 15 clips today, and I have them all scheduled literally everywhere for the next 2 weeks, which feels kind of nice. I'm telling you, getting out of your environment of like where you sleep or where you work and going to a different location to work is a good thing. Because I'm not joking, I don't go anywhere. I don't like leaving my apartment, so I just never leave at all. So whenever I get to like leave, I feel like I'm productive more. Because I work in my apartment and I sleep in my apartment. I work from home as a content creator. I do this for a living. So it's like I was on the verge of burnout and getting lazy. I'm like, what do I do? You know? So if you're ever wanting to be more productive, get out of your original, environment and go somewhere different. Better having a garage door frozen shut than a vehicle covered in 3 inches of ice. True. You got a point there. I do have a car cover now that covers my entire car thanks to my dad. So I'm like, thank goodness. Because I'm not joking. I don't buy things for myself. I hate spending money. So I'm like thinking, I'll buy it when I need it. And then I always end up waiting until the last minute. And all of that was one day, mind you. And Lemmy Burke, welcome in. How are you? We are playing The Sims 2 today, and I see that you're a fan of Claire Witch Baby Pee Pee Poo Poo Time. Yeah. And Strader, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you as well. I'm gonna assume it's an ad right now. There we go. Oh, by the way, so when we play ads on our stream, I play a clip video for you all so you don't miss any content. So that will be in like 5 minutes. Pee Pee Poo Poo Time. I love Claire. Claire is so cool. Claire is an amazing human. Claire does so much work. You have no idea. And also, Spooky, thank you for the hydrate check, by the way. Okay, I think I might leave early today just because I didn't want to come here. And we're also very broke anyway. We're gonna leave early in the morning, like around like 3 a.m. Sounds good. You're a fan of all you lovely Simmers? Oh, thanks! Ma'am! No, 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 no. Okay, Miss Isabella, almost said Isabella Swan. Miss Isabella Pleasant has a want to have another baby. Now, her lifetime aspiration is to become, or lifetime want is to become a mad scientist at level 10. She's already at level 4 of her career, in the scientist career. She went to school, went to university for all that. And I'm just like, ma'am, now is not the time. I know you just lost your baby like 2 sim weeks ago, but now it is not the time. No. Now, if you didn't know this, with The Sims 2, when your baby gets taken away from the social worker, you can't adopt a baby anymore. So it's a little bit tricky. And yeah, Sims 2 nostalgia. Ooh, why you look like that? What is it like she's about to fight somebody? Oh, never mind. Look at that. You look so cool. Hello? Ma'am? Oh, okay, bye-bye. Oh, and the other thing too about The Sims 2 that I really, really love so much is the memory system. The memory system was the best thing ever to exist in The Sims 2 franchise known to man. It tells you every single detail. Like, I'm not joking. Daniel died before he even got to meet his own child, Gregory, which is very, very sad, honestly. So Daniel Pleasant died. We got a lot of inheritance money from that. We had our baby. We got fired from our job. We got a new job. We met a couple people, Brandy, Kennedy, Malcolm, and then Darren. And then we lost our baby from the social worker. But, however, we did get promoted on the same day. So, is it really a bad thing that we got our baby taken away when we got promoted on the same day? It was a happy, sad moment. No more baby, but promotion equals more money. And you're doing pretty good. You just woke up from a very short nap, kind of. You might fall asleep again later. You know, hey, valid. Naps are good. Naps are good. But I've been doing good though today. I went outside. I went to Panera Bread and worked in Panera Bread for several hours on my laptop editing YouTube videos, and it felt good for once. Oh, you love my Sims 2 streams? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you'll enjoy them. I do them quite frequently. I try my best to like do them a lot. I remember you kind of, because you were here quite a lot, which I remember. Oh, that's weird. Because I can see, oh wait, you came with Duck Dan. from like back in November. November 1st was like your first message at 8:40 p.m. Duck Dan lost your baby, got promoted. You know, a win-win. Do you think we'll ever get a memory system in The Sims 4? I don't think we will. Just one, because I feel like it's like we technically already have one, but we don't. But I would like one, like The Sims 2, or even like The Sims 3. But I think it's a possibility, but I don't see it happening for a long time. But it's kind of like a scrapbook, though, in a way, like The Sims 3. You are correct, though. Okay. We've been through it. So this was our apartment that we stayed in when Daniel lived here. Like, we basically lived next door to Daniel. He married us, we moved in, he died the next day, and we took over his apartment, had his baby, and now we lost our baby, so we are on the verge of actually going to be moving out of this apartment into a different area, to Angela Pleasant's home for a change. So we are gonna go and actually sell a few things, because we don't need any of the stuff anymore, actually. I'm gonna sell all of our stuff. I touch grass. Wait, did I not spell your name right? Wait, let me see. Because I have your sound alert, Rebellica, and it's in there. But let me see if I put it in right. Oh, wait. No, I did do it right. That is very weird. That is strange. Or either I just can't hear anything and it happened. Okay. I'm not sure. So precise. Babies are expensive, so saving money now. They're gone too. Yeah, we'll keep the bathroom stuff in here. We'll sell all this other stuff. I'm really kind of decked out his entire apartment when he first moved in. At least we'll be reunited with our baby, at least, which is kind of a good thing for us. We'll got all that. We'll sell this plant, sell this coffee pot, this painting. Oh, this microwave as well. That rug, this painting, this crib. And some of these over here. Yeah. That's such a good idea. I need to get out more and bring my laptop and get some fresh air. It's really important, honestly. Like, I work from home so much that I feel like I'm always stuck and not knowing what to do. Like, I'll sit at my computer for several hours thinking, oh, I'll work on something, but I get nothing done. But today, of all days, I actually got so much work done. I answered so many emails, edited so many Twitch clips for like social media, scheduled everything. And I'm like, I should do this more often than anything, you know? You love the Sims 2 content. Oh, thank you so much, Relly Sims. I upload all of my VODs of Sims 2 and every stream I do onto YouTube. So if you ever wanted to watch them back, you could. And I try my best to do frequent current household update videos, at least once a month or every 2 weeks, as much as possible. Did the social worker take the baby? Yes. Social services took my baby, but I used a mod called, I think it was called Sims Teleporter, or it was some mod that I downloaded from Pleasant Sims. And I was able to bring my baby back, but put it in a different household. But they did. I have posted a video on YouTube. It should be my most recent Sims 2 video that I posted not too long ago. Oh, you watch my YouTube videos more than I catch the stream because the time zone difference. Understandable. Understandable. I think I remember that video. Yeah, that's where the video came from. And I was like, I need to stream this game soon again so I can update everyone on what's been going on. But I was just talking about how there's been so much drama lately with my Sims game that ever since Angela took in Gregory into the household, it's like we're starting all over again. And I feel kind of bad because Gregory doesn't know his own father, which is the problem. But then also it's like, how are we going to build up relationship again with Angela? Like, we barely know Angela. We just met her. And I'm just like, it's going to be a little bit difficult combining all these Sims into one household. 3 kids, 1 dog, and 3 adults. Like, it's a lot. Like, crazy. The new milestone system reminds me of the Sims 2 memory system. Yeah, I was answering some comments on my YouTube video today, and someone mentioned that they hope that with the milestones and the milestones and the family dynamics, that those will change over time. More specifically, the family dynamics part, because I feel like we'll be able to set them automatically however we want, but I hope that if we set something like a close family dynamic, I would hope that it would change over time without us affecting it, you know? But it should be interesting to see how it all plays out with the family dynamics and the milestones. I agree from what we've seen so far. The milestone system seems familiar to memories. Yeah. I wonder what all they're going to share, because the live stream is going to be on March 3rd, and I'm hoping that they'll go a little bit more in depth with what the milestones and family dynamics are going to be about, rather it being just a one-sided thing from a family. Okay, can I have a baby, please, Angela? Thank you very much. Talk to Gregory Daniel. But that would be really cool. And Hill, welcome in. And I'm so sorry that you're having a headache. I hope you feel better. But yeah, I hope you feel better, Hill. I'm hoping the stream can make you feel good and put you at ease. This is like a really good screenshot for a good interaction. I love this. It's been like, okay, so to give you context, it's only been like 3 sim days in my little playthrough here since Isabel lost her baby from the social worker. But with me in storytelling, I always tie in real-time stuff. So I would say it was like about 2 to 3 weeks since Isabella lost her baby from the social worker, and it's the first time that we're meeting Gregory after the whole mishaps. So it feels weird that we're meeting him again, but it feels good that we are meeting him again in a new setting. And hopefully Angela will forgive us and hopefully be able to, you know, be civil at least. Hopefully, crossing fingers. And Harley, welcome in. How are you? I hope they show up the updated family tree that was in the content notes. Wait a minute, what content notes? No, I need to know. I didn't see that. I would hope that they would update the family tree, because that would be very nice. Does Gregory still recognize his mom? So to give you context, when you get your baby taken away from the social worker in The Sims 2, it severs all ties, all family ties in the family tree. So they don't know anyone until you start interacting with them again. But it still shows in the family tree that we are still his mom. But as interacting wise with the relationships, it doesn't show that anymore. If that makes sense. Angela, if you're hungry, go eat food. That's what you have a kitchen for. You're wondering if a neighbor or a close friend will look at it as a family with a new update in the pack. Me too. I'm curious to see like how they will tie in like Snowy Escape and Parenthood and Get Together. Like I want to see a lot of different cross platforms or cross pack compatibility to see what they all have to offer, you know? And Kenya Girly, welcome in. How are you? Also, Harley, congratulations, by the way. I am so proud of you. partner. Oh, it was like you, Emrys, and like a whole bunch of other people got partner all on the same day. And I'm like, wait a minute, Harley got a new badge next to their name. It's been so long since I played The Sims 2. Oh no, you're all good, always, Tanya. It's a lot. This game is a lot for sure. Okay, so we're working out, which is good. You, Dustin, we worked on a new car, which I actually want to sell, but we should probably make some dinner for the whole fam. Yeah, this game is ancient and old. This game was made back in 2004, might I add. So it's been a long time. Oh, they said that the family tree would begin an update, but it wasn't very detailed. About what? Oh. I hope this update is going to be good with the family tree. I need to know. Like, I need details, you know? And honestly, the upright piano, I do hope that gets like plain wood swatches. That would be smart. As much as I would love a colorful piano, I want plain wood swatches at least. You know, that's what I need. So the nights that you start fresh, yeah. Oh wait, Harley, are you gonna go to TwitchCon this year? Because if you are, you can now go to the partner party and we can all hang out. It'll be my first time going to TwitchCon, so partner party it up. Oh, they said there was parenthood integration, which is great news. Thank goodness. Because those character values are wild when it comes to children. Okay, feed Charles, and then you can actually go and wash up upstairs. Mr. Leo. You got a little bathy bath. Isabel, your deals down there are working out good. Good. I love the consider parenthood with new pack. Me too. It would make more sense that they would have, because this whole thing is based around family, and parenthood's all about parenting your children for the future. So it makes sense, you know? Who's crying? Who's crying? Oh, it's Charlotte. Charlotte Marie. Look at that baby. Oh, you are? Yay! Well, I'm excited. You know, it wiggles. It's moving. You love that the food processor speeds up cooking in Sims 2. Yes. And like also what's even cooler about it is that they actually cook their food. Like they pull out all the utensils and everything and pull out the drawers, which I think is really cool. Anyway. Poor baby. We have 2 children in this little home. Oh, wow. Okay, so Gregory and Charlotte both have the same birthday. And then Leo ages up 2 days after that. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we're going to be aging up some children today, which is very exciting. Okay, Dustin, take care of your child. Thank you. Thank goodness. Dustin. Oh. Yeah, enjoy your limey. Lurk away, lurk away. Oh, also, did you know in The Sims 2, wait, yeah. Also, I want to let you all know, if you did not know this, in The Sims 2, you actually can wash your baby in the sink. Not toddlers, but babies. Bathe Charlotte Marie in the sink. It also works the same way in The Sims 4 for toddlers. You can wash your toddler in the sink. Leo, can you move? Thank you. Look, see, you turn on the faucet, check the water pressure, change your baby, and you wash the baby in the sink. Isn't that so cute? It's so adorable. I think it's so cute that you can have like these little cool little details. They're always so fun to look at. Oh no. Now the other baby is crying. Gregory Daniel is crying. Wonderful. What if I control Gregory? Okay, so it does show up. How in tarnation do we have a relation with Kaylin? I don't know her. But we have a relationship with Isabella now that we've moved in together, which is very good. Beheld, Well, this is good news. That's good to know. But I feel kind of happy though that Isabella's taking care of her kid again and they're all in the same household. At first, like when I had Angela talk to Isabella for the first time, Angela was kind of against of having Isabella and her child move in because one, Angela does not know Isabella. Two, Angela's like already had her second or her third child who was a newborn. And three, she hated her father. So it's like she had no like she didn't have to have like adopted Gregory and have Isabella move in, but you know, out of the kindness of her heart, she did what she had to do. I'm ready. I wonder if there's any special interactions for teens in the EP. They're all completely missing from the trailer so far. True. I do know that with I do know that with the pack. I wonder though if there will be. Well, they'll be able to. I'm sure they'll be able to interact with the infants, of course. But I wonder. Yeah, I'm curious too. What will teens have? I need more details. But I cannot wait for infants. We're getting them very soon. Basically, in like 3 weeks' time, we'll be having infants. And everyone and their mother is going to be doing the 100 baby challenge. And I honestly am fully prepared. You put things in the nursery for that reason. Isn't that so cute? I should probably do that, honestly. At some point. Oh, you know what I just remembered? I'm pretty sure. Do we have a bank account? So I have a mod in my game where we have bank accounts. And I realize I don't remember if I did this or not correctly, where I had Isabella take out a loan. Wait, no. Or was it Angela? Let me check your memories. It was Angela who took out the loan for her restaurant business. That's who it was. It was Angela. Are you truly prepared? Oh, 100%. I am truly prepared. I am ready. Nothing can stop me. Isabella, what are you doing? Put this baby in the crib right here. Gregory Daniel. And then Angela, put Charlotte in the crib. Thank you. Those babies are asleep now. You both can go downstairs and play video games together. Have fun. Interact with each other. But I'm truly prepared. Are you truly prepared, Dabney? And also Huckleberry Crow, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I will be doing the 100 baby challenge when we get infants. Probably so, like maybe, because like we get the infants on the 14th of March and the new pack on the 16th. So I would most likely start the 100 baby on the 20th. Just so that gives us time to prepare, like play with the pack, and play with infants and kind of get used to them, and then start the challenge that way. But yeah, 100%. And the good thing about it too is that all of you all will have the opportunity to name all the children. So that makes it even better. Oh, Dabney, are you prepared to do the crowd control stream? As you have yet to do a crowd control stream, Dabney Dabbers. Okay, let's move things around. I forget that we need to put a bed in here for Isabel. She don't got nowhere to sleep. And honestly, I could probably squeeze in a Murphy bed. Can I do that in here? Well, let me see. Let's fix something around here. First of all, put this over here. Move this right here for now. I might actually get a different desk because the desk that we have is a little bit too big. And I have a singular desk, I think. I don't. I thought I did. Oh well. Oh, your guy best friend got a Switch and we'll be playing. Oh, we'll be getting Wi-Fi soon. Ooh, exciting. Are you ready? Are you prepared? And also, what are you gonna do now that now that they have a Switch? Are you gonna play Animal Crossing together? Because if you do, that would be cool. I have not played Animal Crossing in a hot minute, and let me tell you, I am ready to play the Animal Crossing again. Yeah, this is a good layout. I won't do a Murphy bed. That here. Also, I kind of wish that we had the whole like swatches like The Sims 2. Again, like changing the headboard and the pillowcases and the pillows all at once, because that was really cool. And Sageland, welcome back. How are you when you reached your goal? How far are you away, by the way? Crowd control. But also, I believe you can get it before you do your Hope for Hades stream. Which, by the way, so if you're a streamer, yeah, if you're a streamer and you like charity and you want to help a charity called Hope for Haiti in April, let me know. I'm going to be making an official announcement next week on Monday about how to join my team, if you want to join and help fundraise and all that other stuff. Hook me up, you know, 14 away. Oh, you'll get there very quickly. Don't worry. It's gonna happen. Animal Crossing is the only game we have in common at the moment. You know, honestly, are you into like Stardew Valley, Tyler? Also, why are you awake? No. Don't hold the child. Fall asleep. Oh, you are, Harley? Well, I'll be hitting you up then. I'll be hitting you up on the DMs of Discord for that. Because I have an invite link for people who want to join the team. That way, it's all synced into one. And there's so many cool things planned for Hope for Haiti. And I cannot wait to share all those fun little details when that happens. Okay, first of all, Isabella, go to the bathroom. Thank you. And then go to bed. Sleep. Thank you. You're very hungry and smelly. You're fine. But you actually can wake up. I realize they have a very small house. Where they have a big house but only have 2 bathrooms. That's wild. Oh yeah, I'm starting on PC. Well, technically, wait, can you do cross-platform if one person has PC and another person has a Switch? I can't remember if you can do that for Stardew. You also got a motorized scooter, so you at least can have some sort of vehicle to get into work and stuff now. Oh, that's good. Oh, do not eat that, please. Wake up. That's good. I know Harley got their pet badge and everything. Harley fancy. What's this? Grow up well. Well, not now. Leo, you look like your father, and that scares me. I want to get Pokemon Violet. Wait, yeah, Violet, and he has it. Also, most of my cousins want Scarlet Hens. Why? Oh, hence why I want Violet. Oh, makes sense. I never really could get into Pokemon, to be honest. It never really appealed to me. Also, I missed the little, like, stools and everything. Ugh, that was beautiful. Oh, but you ordered, Exoblade Chronicles 3 yesterday? Oh. How much for that? I've been inspired to open The Sims 2 for the first time in a long time, and the TVs are so outdated. I love this game, right? Isn't it so good? I adore this game so much. It makes me very happy to play this game every once in the blue moon. Especially like with pets. Wait. No way, we taught our pet something new. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know this, in The Sims 2, your pets can have jobs. So if you wanted your pet to earn their keep, get them a job. That's what they were there made for with the Sims 2 pets. I'm telling you, having pets in the Sims 2 and they could get a job and get paid for it, I'm like, that's a dream come true. I love that stuff. Oh wait, we learned how, so basically Shelly learned how to not be disruptive anymore and cause a ruckus. Eat sim food, goes on bed. So they're still learning tricks every once in a while. Now I forget if I can actually bathe you if I'm the child. I cannot. But Dustin, you can wash Shelly. And then Leo, you can come downstairs and go to the bathroom. Because you don't have school today, but we can help around the house since it's going to be a double birthday party for everyone. My pets earned more than my Sims most of the time. Same. All of my Sims were always poor and they could never earn enough money. And I felt so bad for them because they were struggling. Like, really struggling to earn money. But we got there eventually in the end with the money situation. Now you go to the bathroom. You're fine. This poor child. Angela, wake up. Dustin, you can wake up too. Oh, you're outside. Oh, you're playing fetch with Shelby. Oh, that's nice of you. A little activity, that's good. You know what we need? To have the option to do pet competitions, because that would be so lovely. Oh, I cannot wait for changing tables. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so ready for changing tables. I need them now. Okay. So it's 3:30 in the morning. I should call Mother Dearest, good old Mary Sue Pleasant, even though we really hate Mary Sue. Like, we don't hate her. We just have no more relationship with Mary Sue at all because we've had a falling out and we're like, Mother, we don't like you. Like, oh, okay. Couple counseling. Dustin, you're done playing fetch. Good. Now what we can do for you is have you make food for everyone in the house. Santa cookies. We'll do omelets. Were the colors and collars unlocked through gameplay in The Sims 2? I can't remember if that was Sims 2 or 3 that had an annoying mechanic. Wait. A part of me wants to say it was The Sims 2 that had that, but I also don't remember. Wait, can I actually... Wait, no, not you. Change Shelby's appearance. I'm pretty sure it might have been The Sims 2 that had it where it was unlockable through gameplay. But then again, it might have been both actually, now that I think about it. It might have been both. Change Shelby's appearance. One. Shelby. Oh no, Shelly, not Shelby. Shelly. One. Tap tap. Come here, let me change your appearance. There we go. But yeah, I think it was through gameplay, but it was through the careers as you got promoted. Yeah, it sure was. It was The Sims 2 that had it. The collars. But we also could purchase them too, which we should probably buy some actually. What are these? Oh my goodness, no, go back. Wait, no. Go back. I can change Shelly's fur. Do that? Oh, that is wild. I think I could do that actually there, but okay. I can add layers. Oh my goodness. Oh, this game was so in-depth. I could change the opacity? No way. See, I really don't have pets in The Sims 2 that much. And I forgot that you could change the... I didn't know you could do all this. You could add in so many layers. There were so many things. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's wild. This game was ahead of its time. Wow. And I could have sworn that I placed down a pet place to go buy some pet related things, but I don't think I did. Who is smelly? You're hungry. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, the child is smelly. It's Charlotte. Charlotte pooped her pants. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Charlotte. Not Gregory on the floor. Oh my gosh. We got both kids on the floor feeling smelly, sad, and alone. Okay, take clean, Charlotte. We're gonna clean that. I don't know about you all, but I only play with like 3 Sims in one house at a time. I can't do any more than 3. I got 6 Sims and a pet. 7. And Jean, welcome in. How are you? You didn't know you could do this. You learned something every day, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, so both of them on the floor today, I see. Both on the floor. Help one of them. One of them is going to get taken away. Watch. Okay. One at a time. Both babies are losing their marbles. Change diaper. Change diaper, put on the floor. There we go. Put Charlotte in the crib. Angela, someone help my other baby, Gregory. Please. Change his diaper. Angela, where are you at? Come downstairs. Change Gregory. Please. Okay, you changed him. Good, good, good. Now put him in the crib upstairs. I'm overwhelmed. I can't. You always had Wizard Sims cats with the rainbow coat and star patterns. You couldn't freeform paint them, but there was so much you could do with them. That's true. There was so much you could do with them back in the day, and like, all I gotta say, Sims 2 was advanced. Like, it was extremely advanced based on the Sims 1, on how that functioned, to what it is now. Insane. Leo, can you like clean up the whole house, please? That would be great. Clean up the whole house. Don't be shy. I'm literally having Leo clean everything. The parents do nothing. Why did you put Charlotte on the ground? What are you doing? You're gonna... Why are you poking? No. I'm fine. But I'm glad that you're doing good, Jean, though, overall. I'm playing The Sims 2 today, and I'm not joking. The Sims 2 is so unhinged that I could leave my game unpaused and there could be multiple fires, multiple things happening at once, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Well, right now, Angela Pleasant over here, Angela Broke, is about to go poke Isabella. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here we are. Oh, you can't poke her because she's in a wall? Oh, not anymore. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna poke her. We're gonna have Angela poke Isabella because that's what they fight. What? What is this? How does Angela have a negative 24 relationship with Isabella? Granted, then, you know, honestly, I can see why. Isabella did marry and had a kid with her father. Then he died the next day, and she had the baby. And Isabella got the most money out of the inheritance, and Angela basically got nothing. So this might end in a actual battle of despair. You like the gameplay in The Sims 2, the world in The Sims 3, and build one in The Sims 4. Oh, same. 100% same. But I dance in my chair now that after I calm down. Wait, after that, Calm Down by Rima. It's so good. Calm Down. I don't know that song. Okay, so I want to fight. I want to fight Isabella. Let's shove her. Shove. Shove. Are you okay? There's too many people in this bathroom. Move out. Move. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Also, we're gonna go and talk to Angela saying, hey Angela, oh, okay. Well, this is a little bit weird. I'm gonna have Dustin talk to Angela and talk to her about why were you fighting and shoving Isabella? She's a guest in our house. Why are you being so rude? Because she dated my father, took all our money, and she's just taking us for granted, you know? You have to hear it, it's so good. I know a song Calm Down by Selena Gomez and that one other artist that she collaborated with. And that's all that I know. But Rima, I have no idea who that is. I also heard that Reba is going to be on The Voice as a coach for the next season, which is very interesting to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Other than Walkable Neighborhoods, The Sims 4 seems like a few steps behind from The Sims 2. Yeah. Justin Mango. Wait, Justin's here? Oh, wait, Justin, I haven't seen you in 84 years. Oh, Justin Mango got yeeted into the pit of darkness. Oh. Okay, interesting. Nice, nice. Well, while we wait, I'm going to age up my children. I need my toddlers. I cannot have any more babies in this household, and Isabella is not having any more kids, that's for sure. Now, I like that in The Sims 2, you can only buy the cakes and not have to make them, because we all know Sims cannot cook. They will literally start fires if you gave them the chance. So instead, we buy them. Well, they're in the pit now. Oh, and I forgot we have a maid. That's right. Oh, and I wanted to show you the outside of the house. So I built this house ages ago. There's a YouTube video about it, I'm pretty sure, because I record everything that I build. But I built this house myself. I think it took like about 3 hours to build or so. And at first I was going to expand it where they had an attic up here, but it just didn't seem right since we don't have ladders. But it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Pleasantview. So it's quite spacious for a big family. And to give you context, with Angela and Dustin, they've been together since they were teenagers, but they had their first ever baby in university. And that was only because I had a mod in my game, but I had them have a kid in university. And that was actually their son, who's actually still in university, named Daryl Pleasant. And it's like coming full circle. Angela and Dustin are about to be elders very soon, and I'm so scared. They've had a very good life. I'm so glad you like it. I love building my own houses. I build everything myself. I don't like using the EA builds because EA builds are a little bit weird and wonky, but you know, that's all we know. Oh, the little candles, and they move too. Now, I'm kind of sad though, because I forget which sim guru said this on Twitter, but I remember something, how we were all predicting like a video camera for The Sims 4 growing together, but I feel like we're not gonna get it at all. And I would like the video camera like we had in The Sims 3 Generations. That was like a really cool thing that I truly miss a lot. Because that was like the best feature in The Sims 3 Generations. We had everything. We could videotape anything we wanted, put it on the TV, watch it back. Best thing. Oh. Oh, so cute. Yay. And the age up. Throw baby in the air. Oh, wow. You have blonde hair. Oh, you know what's so weird? All of these kids that Dustin and Angela have had look like Dustin. And that is horrifying. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go look at this baby. Let's see the baby. Oh, yep. Yep, that is Dustin. That's Dustin for sure. Dustin broke for my friends, but the girl version of Dustin broke. I mean, here's Dustin over here. As you can see, Dustin broke. Oh, he has facial hair. Nice. Dustin broke. And their lovely child, Charlotte Marie, broke. A spitting image. No one looks like Angela in this household. Leo looks kind of like his mother a little bit, but not really. Well, no, actually, no. He has a little bit of Angela. He has some freckles, but everyone has his dad eyes. Like Leo, Daryl, and Charlotte all have Dustin's eyes. So it's very interesting on who gets what genetics, you know? Literally, according to his face, I guess a spitting image. Dustin got some high cheekbones too, that's for sure. Like, he got those cheekbones from, I think, his father, Skip Roke. That's her prepping, literally. And Jen, hello, you are not late at all. You just came in time, actually. We're about to age up our other baby, Gregory Daniel Pleasant, today. And I was talking about some drama earlier in my Sims 2 game. How Gregory got snatched away from his mother, Isabella, from the social worker about 3 to 4 sim weeks ago. And we had Angela adopt Gregory into her household, and Isabella moved in. So that's kind of what we've done so far. We're about to age up our little Sim Theodore. You also can see that the baby is not levitating in her arms. We actually hold our babies in The Sims 2, where in The Sims 3, they're levitating. In The Sims 4, they're holding them. Oh, look. Hello, Angela. You know, Angela and Isabel do not have the best relationship at all, and I'm pretty sure something bad is going to happen if we're not careful. Oh. Oh, and the other thing, too, if you're new, Gregory's father is Daniel Pleasant, and Daniel Pleasant had a kid named Angela Pleasant, so they're all related, basically, and Angela is, like, not really happy with the fact that Daniel kept on having more kids after Mary Sue. So it's like her half-sibling aged up in her own home. She had to adopt her own sibling twice. Because when Angela moved out and Lilith moved out, Mary Sue was left alone in the household and adopted a kid named Ellie Pleasant, and Angela snatched Ellie away from Mary Sue because Mary Sue is cold-hearted and hates everyone and grooms her children to be just like Angela. So I feel like Angela is like a sim who takes in foster kids. Like, this is actually the second child she has brought into her home and she's adopted into her home. That was her sibling. In the same family, you know? Okay, I want to see the baby. Oh, Charlotte! I'm crying! It's so cute! Oh, cute Charlotte. Adorable. It's the baby. Okay, interesting. This is the storyline from one of your most recent videos. Yes, it is. This is actually the most recent it is. 100%. So if you saw my recent video, that is basically where we kind of left off. And we're replaying it again. Or continuing from the last one. But we just aged up both of our kids. But you can see Isabella and Angela do not have the best relationship at all. Leo, you're late to the party. Unless you're aging up too. Oh no, he's just late. Leo's always late to the party. It's kind of sad. Man, who would have thought? 3 children, soon to be a teenager. Leo ages up tomorrow, or we're going to age him up tomorrow actually into a teen. What happened? Cry? Why are you crying? What's happening? Oh, are the adults fighting? Oh my goodness. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh my gosh. So if you didn't know this, with The Sims 2, I can literally like not touch my game at all and things could be happening. So if a child is in a room and if their parents are fighting with another, person in the household, they'll run away and cry. Because they hate when like their parents are fighting with people that they know. So it's kind of sad. I feel so bad for Leo. He just wants to have a happy household. He's the middle child, and he's always had a hard time dealing with being the middle child because Daryl moved out and he was like his big brother. Always really cared for him when he was, a toddler at the time. And then Daryl moved out, and Leo's like the oldest in the household now. And then new people moved in. They had another baby. And it just became really, really hard for him over the course of the past couple of years. So Leo's really going through it. His grandfather died recently, so a lot of things are happening. Like, a lot of things are happening to Leo, and I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad for him. And they hold him. Like, when parents see their children crying, they like go over to them and like comfort them. My heart. Like, it's so realistic to the point where it's like this game was the best game in its franchise, like, one of the best. Like, the other cool thing too is like your Sims could study parenting. And when they study parenting to a point, they'll understand their children a lot more and help them a lot more. So I can understand why Angela is the one going towards Leo and comforting him and saying, everything's okay. Everything will be fine. Mom is just having a hard time with Isabella. It's not you. It's just life is happening. But everything will be okay. And he's magically happy again. That is so nice. It's so nice that he has his mother's support when he cries. It is. It really is. I mean, he has a really, really, really good relationship with his mother. They're both best friends forever. And so is it with his father. Like, it's crazy. Oh, wait. You haven't even met... Oh, you haven't even met, Gregory yet. Oh, wow. I could have sworn Leo met, Gregory. It's not. The console animations are so cute, right? Your parents should study parenting. Oh my gosh. This is why I always rant and rave about how good The Sims 2 is. Because it's so good. Okay, Dustin, can you put Gregory on the floor, please? So we can have Leo interact with Gregory. That would be great. There we go. Oh, it was cap sensitive. That's why. That makes more sense. Is this house available on the internet or on YouTube? It is. It's available on YouTube. You might have to search for the build. Oh, wow. But it's on there. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the playlist Sims 2 builds, you should be able to find the thumbnail and the link in the description for the build. It worked. It did. What are you, Leo? Don't. Don't taunt your, well, that's your uncle. Oh my gosh. And also, Justin, thank you for the 5 bits, by the way. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. I just realized that's Gregory is the uncle of Leo. That is so funny. That is hilarious. I am so excited for infants. Oh, I do not want to quit. Cancel. Actually, you know what? Let me save. Let me save my game before I ruin everything. The last game that seemed actually finished when it launched. Yes. The parents and children relationships are so more intimate in The Sims 2 compared to the other games. I hope we get a taste of that when we repeat. I hope so too. Cause like when I tell you I'm a family game player through and through, I truly am. I'm not really like so excited for like a cult or anything. Like they're not really my favorite to play with, but I'll tolerate them and play with them every once in a while. But family gameplay is like my thing. Oh, the family kiss. Okay, but also, if anyone has ever seen Breaking Dawn, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2, I believe, and if you remember that one little like scene with Rotisserie Renesmee holding or putting her hand on one of the Atori's face, that reminds me of this a little bit. Gregory's hand on Leo's face is giving Twilight romance to me. I don't know why, but it is. But I just love this game so much. It's so cute. I just love everything. Okay, so now that we got all that squared away, what we need to do next, since we aged up all these lovely Sims here, I'm going to save my game again and go to a different household, because we need to go over to, I think, Brandy's household. Brandy broke, because Brandy needs to go. It's her time. Brandy needs to go. It's her untimely demise where she has to actually pass away for the story. Because I have everyone pretty much connected in a way. Because like here's everyone here. And all the family ties. Like all these lines are everywhere. Like we got Scarlett over here, which is Daniel's child. And then we have even more family ties. Come on, click, click. We have the Oldie family, which is, I think, is Daniel's parents, I think. And then Daniel's sisters over here. And then we got Brandy over here, who's married to Vincent Hurt, who we should age up as well. Yeah, Brandy gotta go. Brandy gotta go. She has lived a very long and beautiful life. I would say in the time that I played Brandy, she's learned a lot with her family mainly, but also with her relationships. Like she married and dated Vincent Hurt because he was through a matchmaker. And it actually kind of worked out well for her too. Like, is this Brandy what she looks like right now? Like, look at her. Brandy broke. She may still be broke and live in the same house, but she is graceful. Oh, the oldest is Mary Sue's parents. Oh. Oh, they died. My bad. I forgot. I forgot Mary Sue still owns the house. Forgot about that. She still lives there in that house, but her parents are gone. Who was it? Samantha Ortiz. Wait, Otimus. Samantha Otitis, you have a crush on her. Interesting. Oh, Brandy. Interesting, interesting. But this is Brandy's family tree. Bob and Betty Newby. Oh my gosh. Bob and Betty Newby. The ones from The Sims 2. What a glorious time. I really miss The Sims, like, old time. They had everything. Like, I even remember all these things that we had. With all these captions. Like, you remember Brandy and Skip Rogue and Bob and Betty Newby? It's how it all started with them. Brandy dated Skip. Bob and Betty Newby didn't like Skip that much. And then there's, of course, Dustin and Skip and Brandy, all young and youthful. Brandy had another kid named Bo Broke. Man, those were the time for the ages. Oh, Brandy as a young child. Oh, Betty and Brandy, newbie. And then Skip proposed to Brandy in a bar. Start dating. These moments is what I miss so much. And of course, I've got all these little photos from the ages. I should probably add to my little storyline. I don't know, I had a lot going on in this family tree. A lot of them. A lot. The lore is what I miss. And welcome back, Alex. Hello. Love the family tree in The Sims 2. There was so much lore just in a few photos. Literally the best thing ever. So like Brandy has 5 kids by 2 different people. Of course, we already know. 3 by Skip Broke, Dustin, Bo, and then Camden was the unborn child when Skip died. So it's kind of funny. The unborn child, or the forgotten child, basically. And they're all actually still in university. Bo is about to graduate, I think. And then Camden is currently in university right now. But yeah, I'm actually gonna have Brandy like pass away today, or how much she can pass away, because Daryl is about to graduate, and I'm like, Mary Sue should leave soon, and so should Brandy, and then these 2 can age up into elders, and it'll be like Gen 3 all over again. But it's been kind of a good ride. Skip Broke. Where do you... Oh, you're also in university too as well, and then Janessa. That's right. You have good news. What's your good news? Is it about your friend that's your boyfriend now? Is it? Your cat meowed at you until I went with him to the bathroom. Oh no. Oh yeah, I know. You keep telling me, but I know. I think you're just very excited. Yeah. I know. I know all the good news. I know all the secrets. Wait, you don't know fire safety yet, Brandy? Interesting. Yeah. You told me earlier, actually, in the beginning of stream, and I remember. I'm good at remembering things, actually. I got a smart brain. Relative gets engaged. Brandy, your relatives are not going to get engaged anytime soon. You, my friend, are playing the long game. He's a very spoiled little boy. Sometimes he wants company. You know, that's okay. But also, Alex, do you have any special dates planned now that you have a boyfriend? Oh no, Vincent, we don't have time. Have a baby? No. With who? You don't know anyone in the first place, Vincent. You were birthed into this world from the matchmaker. There's no way Vincent's gonna have another baby with Brandy. That's not gonna happen unless he starts chit-chatting with someone on the interwebs. An adult, Garrett, Joe, Russ. Well, do you have a job? Oh, you're a freelancer web designer at level 9, the slacker career. You know, actually, hold up. Send an email. Yeah, send an email to one of your friends. To... Who is it? Not Nina Caliente, because that would be wild. But unless... No. I don't think Vincent would ever cheat on Brandy with Nina Caliente of all people. Because Nina Caliente, or the Calientes in general, are wackadoo crazy. Mary Lena Hamilton. Well, Narissa Collins seems nice. We'll let you send you an email, but we need to actually also sell a few things in this house. We're still broke, which is very sad, but honestly, what can we really do about that? Not much, really. I did upgrade this house to be a little bit bigger since we did have more Sims into the home, And it felt like it was necessary, so it's like a 3-bedroom now. Yeah, Nina should be old too. I haven't played her house in a while, but I should also play with her too. But I need to switch things out. So Janessa's still here. So I had her live in here for a hot minute for Janessa, and I should probably put a desk in here, but we don't have that much money. We'll put this over here. We'll sell this. And we will keep that drawer for later. Yeah, everything else is pretty much normal. We'll make this in a workout room. Yeah. We'll turn this into a workout room. I need to age up Nina and Dina Caliente into elders, but Nina has to have her baby first. That's what I need to do first. Yeah, we'll turn this into a little gym with the little simoleons that we own, that we have. Your cat does that too. I like to think that she thinks that she's one of the girls and needs someone to go to the bathroom. You know, hey, that's cool. Okay, I already have a bike. Maybe I add in these little things here. One here, one there, and then I can put a mirror across the whole entire wall. The UI was so much interesting back then. The UI is very weird, but I kind of like how different it is. I do know that there is a UI mod that changes the look of everything, but I kind of like the simpleness of what it looked like back then, you know? It was more fun. Also, the kitchen looks a lot better. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. I was like, this kitchen needs an upgrade, but you gotta keep the original flamingo. Always gotta keep the original flamingo in the house, because that's the staple of our home. Gotta keep the OGs at the OGs. Having a fever of 100, just check in on my temperature. Oh hell, if you gotta dash out and like get some rest, I totally understand. Self-care is very important. Also, Sarah, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well and swell, my good friend. Hi. But welcome in, friends, everyone. We are currently playing The Sims 2. We're doing a few rotational households here today, and we're currently in Brandy Broke's household. I'm giving a makeover of a past kid's bedroom into a workout room. But yeah, and we're also raising money for the North Shore Animal League today as well, until the end of February, which is in like a couple days time. But I'm glad that you're all here. How was your stream? What were you all up to? Brats flaunt your fashion. Oh, well, that's really cool. But hello, good thing again. I have to say, your TikToks are wonderful. Love the TikToks. Oh, you were simming and then playing Brat's game? Nice. I honestly have not seen much of that game. I've only seen like Glue On, you, and I think one other person play that game. And it looked really interesting, but I think I could never get into it because I didn't really like Bratz to begin with. Oh, I need a stereo. That's what I was looking for. But it looks cool from afar. I'm like, I'll like it from afar. There we go. That's better. Oh, we have a pension check. Nice. Ooh. But Simming and Bratz. You know what you should do? Just a suggestion, though. What you could do is recreate a Bratz house in The Sims 4 for a TikTok. A TikTok series. Just saying. Just a theory, never know. You really want to play the Bratz game? I forget how much it costs. I think like $50-something or something like that. It's cute house, probably will. It's hard to see on your phone. It's purple and cracked. Oh no! You've been with my TikToks too? Oh, thank you! I've been trying to get better at posting my TikToks, honestly. I was talking about earlier, before you were here, that I actually stepped outside of my apartment for once and went to Panera Bread and sat there for several hours editing so many Twitch clips for social media and answering brand emails and catching up on a lot of different things. So I edited 6 out of 15 Twitch clips and scheduled all of them everywhere to post every other day for the next 2 weeks. And it feels kind of good to have that out the way, so I can feel like I'm getting something done with YouTube Shorts and TikTok and stuff like that. Oh, and Vixilla played that game too, that's right. Oh, it's 40, and it's not really worth it, but it's good for nostalgia. If you like Bratz, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's good for nostalgia. Also, where is my child? My child should be home by now. I'm home. Janessa, where are you at? Did my child get kidnapped again? Oh no, my child's stuck at school. That's not good. But yeah, overall though, Sarah, we have just been spilling the tea about my Sims game, how in my previous YouTube video that I posted about The Sims 2, and I also made a TikTok about, that my Sims child got taken away by the social worker. We got them back after a mod that I installed so I can get them back, and now that my child lives with Angela Pleasant, Isabella, my Sim, who moved in with Angela, they don't like each other, and I think they're on the verge of moving out again, or Angela might kick out Isabella. So things are getting a little bit juicy, and we also aged up my 2 kids as well. I know the drama. The family tree is even crazier too. Like, let me just show you. It is like messy beyond compare. Like Dustin, of course, as you know. Angela. And then you have Songador. Like, I simply just cannot understand how in the world did Daniel Pleasant, of all people, have 5 kids by 4 different people. 5 kids by 4 different people. 2 by Mary Sue, 1 with his maid, like eons ago, 1 that he adopted when he was married to Don Lothario, and then 1 with his now widowed wife, Isabella. So he's been married about 4 times. When he was married to Mary Sue, he was married to Don, he was married to Isabella, and he was once married to Malcolm Landgrab too. So he was married 4 times by 4 different people. He dated, almost married Caitlin Langerak, but that didn't work out very well with them either. But life happens to a Sim. Don has 5 kids by 4 different people. 1 with Cassandra, 1 with Nina, 2 by Dina, 1 adopted by Daniel. The list goes on and on and on. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, Sims 2 is the most chaotic game I've ever played, and we're also I also update them onto YouTube and post them on YouTube as well. But if you didn't know, we're fundraising for the North Shore Animal League, and we are getting very close to our next goal. And but Sarah, thank you for the but Sarah, thank you for the $25 donation to North Shore. And Ashley, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid, a double raid in a sphere of few minutes. Well, welcome in, friends. I hope you're all doing so well. It's been such a good time having you all here. Seeing my good friends. I hope your stream went well. How did it go? Were you doing some building by any chance? I cannot seem to get my child back. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna have to restart my child. Where is my baby? Put up save. There we go. Do we have babies on The Sims 3? My mind went blank. But yeah, we do have babies in The Sims 3. But they're wrapped in like a burrito. I call them burrito babies in The Sims 3. But welcome in. But yeah, you can cuddle in The Sims 2, cuddle in the bed, just like The Sims 3, but The Sims 4 doesn't have that. Why? Oh, you finished A House of Curb Appeal. Ooh, Curb Appeal. Oh, your mansion built after 1 month. Honestly, you're braver than I am. I could simply never do a mansion because mansions scare me. They give me stress. They make me nervous. I never know how to finish a mansion after like touching it and building it, and then I leave it alone for like 3 months and then come back to it at a later date. But that is so cool. Well, I cannot wait to see your Curb Appeal video then on YouTube whenever it comes out. I love watching your Curb Appeal videos. They're always so entertaining to watch because you're so talented at building. And if you all don't know my friend, Dr. Ashley, who is this in? Dr. Ashley is a very talented builder, YouTuber, streamer, TikToker, good friend of mine. And if you didn't know, they also were a contestant on The Sims Sparked with me as well, eons ago. So if you love builds, if you love gameplay, you love cozy chill vibes, you will love Dr. Ashley. But if you gotta raid and run and dip out, feel free. We shall be playing The Sims 2 like crazy. We're switching a lot of households today because there's a lot of updating I have to do with certain households. But yeah, sit back, relax, have some fun. We're fundraising for the North Shore Animal League until the end of February, and we're getting very close to our next milestone. We're $75 away from hitting 1,600 doll hairs, which is wild. I know, I've been watching Dr. Ashley for years, since the very start of her YouTube channel. I watched a lot of her base game builds so long ago, and now the upgrade of Dr. Ashley is like whoosh. I believe it. And also, King of Battleships, enjoy your lurk. You barely play The Sims 3 and it takes me like 3 hours to build a mansion. That reminds me, I need to actually build an Italian villa in The Sims 3 for one of my households, but I kind of don't want to do it though, because that's a lot of work. So, to give y'all an update on this particular family here, is that we have Nina Caliente, who is part of the Caliente household. Now, the thing is about, oh, wrong sim. Now, the thing is about Nina Caliente is that she's basically part alien, if y'all didn't know. Politician technician number 7. Nestor Caliente got pregnant by this lovely person, had a baby named Clemenzo Caliente. Oh. Tango? Ooh? Oh yeah. Part alien. Nina and Dita Caliente are part alien, which is wild. So, in a way, all of her kids are basically part alien, or like 1/4 alien, in a way. And ever since Nina moved out and basically broke up with Don Lothario at the time, she ended up moving into this like nice, lovely home that I built. And now lives with her soon enough to be fiance RV Schweber, which is going to be very exciting. And they're having their first ever baby together too. Also, you can leave. Goodbye. What? Wait. Whoa. Hold up. What's happened? I kind of zoomed out too far, but like, yeah, did you see what I just saw? Because it feels like they were kissing. Like they were kissing goodbye. Okay, and? They have a very good, they have a mild chemistry. That was... Anyway, that was weird. I'm clipping it. Yeah, she's also pregnant too by his baby. So Arby and Nina are both like together, and she's having her baby. She's having his baby. Yeah, but she's pregnant. I don't know when she's supposed to have her baby though. It looks like she's in her second trimester. I'm pretty sure, but she's also in the medical medicine career at level 7. Arby is at level 8 of his career. So these two actually met at work, and that's how they became together. And Arby moved in after he lost his house ages ago. So it's been a wild ride these past couple of days with all these Sims, but it's been so worth it. I'm telling you, I don't control my Sims. I just like click things, but they have a mind of their own. These Sims are real people and they just do whatever they want, and I'm always so concerned. Actually, you know what? No. I wanted to actually harvest. I'm gonna harvest everything. I'm gonna water all my plants too. And I should probably end up buying a sprinkler. Because we have a door here and we have a door here, but I think I might actually delete this door so I can expand my kitchen to be a little bit bigger. We'll delete this one. There we go. Hello? Anonymous? Thank you so much for the $50 donation to North Shore Animal League, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we're only $25 away from hitting our $1,600 goal. That's wild. But let me see this clip, because I need to know. Hold up. Pause. But can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that lovely donation. Oh my goodness. But we do have a greenhouse. I always have my Sims always have a greenhouse in their home if they're really into gardening. And I am like, you must have a garden, Nina. Because she really loves planting. Yeah, I need to see this. What is this? Hold up. I must know. Wait a minute. Also, you can leave. Goodbye. What? Okay, so I wasn't seeing things. They were kissing goodbye. What kind of... What? Okay, the weird thing is they have a mild chemistry, which is like, cool. But their relationship was at 8 and 3. And they were kissing goodbye? You don't know this Sim. He is a friend of your soon-to-be fiancé. Oh my goodness. What? Wait. Whoa. That's messy behavior. Hold up. They were kissing. You don't know that, Sim. Lordy Lou. Also Nikki Notion, hello. How are you doing today, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? Hopefully your life has been treating you well and swell on this fine evening. What were you all up to today? I would love to know. And also Tabico, welcome in as well. It's good seeing you too. Oh, your plant Sims live in a greenhouse. I would love to like, because I can't remember with it is nature. Yeah, it's nature about the gardening thing. I'm trying to have her join like these like little competitions and like be grown into Mother Nature basically one day. But welcome in Nikki and Ava and Chels. Welcome in friends. I was watching a YouTube video today and I thought of stuff by, yeah, I'm so glad that you're here. I was just talking about how my Sims are weird and crazy. And Nina Caliente kissed somebody goodbye that she barely knows. So it makes me very concerned there might be some relations later. And I'm like, I don't know what to think. But so far, The Sims 2 has been going pretty good so far. We ended up actually having Isabella, who was my sim from my previous video, moving with Angela Pleasant, aged up Gregory, aged up Angela's baby into a toddler. And then we also did some little interactions with Brandy of moving around her house a little bit, since she has basically one child in her home now. And we're just waiting for Nina to have her baby until we have her engaged with uh Arby. But so far so good. And you are also playing The Sims 2 as well. Ooh, that's so good. Do you have any drama that you would like to share with the class from your stream then, Nikki? Because we are all about the drama in The Sims 2. Oh, also, Nina is pregnant with Arby's baby. But I'm also very sure that your save file is not as crazy as mine, but it also could be equal. Like, Nina Caliente, as we all know, she had one baby with Don Lothario. Don Lothario has 5 kids by 4 different people. Daniel has 5 kids by 4 different people. He's already a grandfather, but he's already dead because he died from old age from the Grim Reaper. And Sonyador has 8 siblings or 8 half siblings by several different people. Messy, like what is that? From one singular sim, you have all these siblings who all have different parents. Is the baby even Arby's? Honestly, I don't even know at this point. I don't even remember what I did back then, so it might not be Arby's, but we'll see. It'll be a surprise. Oh, no drama yet. We just started Build a City Challenge. Ooh, Build a City Challenge. I've heard about that, and it sounds really cool. Like, are you just like building each little plot of land and making households afterwards? They're looking at the camera when hungry. I don't miss that, not at all. I just like how detailed The Sims 2 was, where you could do all these things. I will feed you when I'm good and ready. Plant one more thing. Plant your tomatoes, there you go. Now you can go eat some food, Nina. Eat an instant meal. There we go. But yeah, honestly though, I don't even know if it's her, if Arby's baby. Because they both met when they were in the doctor career, in the medicine career, so they knew each other from work. But we just don't know who had relations with who. It's all a guessing game at this point. But we do need to have Arby study couple counseling and needed to learn about parenting because she didn't really technically learn much about having her first baby was Dawn, and Dawn was kind of a floozy back then, so it was all up in the air at this point. I was trying to feed you. Have an instant meal. Nina, go over here. Go over here. Oh, you can't move because your dog's in your way? Okay, go over here. Go over here. Ma'am, you can actually walk outside. You can... Oh, there's no gate. Oh. That's why I never put a gate to their backyard. No wonder they can't leave. Because you would have left gardening ages ago if there was a gate. Okay. We'll put one over here. And then we'll put one over here. There we go. Now you can go inside your house. Go in here. You're no longer trapped. Now eat some food. You collect taxes and use that use that to build the city over time basically. Ooh, wait, that actually sounds really cool. Is it like a mod that you have to download, or is it something that you just do automatically? Because if it's a mod, I am down to add a new mod into my game, because I want to have where I create the mayor of Pleasantview and build them a house, like a very small house, and they all have to pay taxes and do these things like regular, like of course they pay bills, but I want them to pay taxes like every season, like every quarter they pay their taxes, or like at the end of the season, I guess every spring they pay their yearly taxes, I guess. Now you burn the pancakes. That's fine. Ooh, that is not chocolate pancakes. Those are burnt pancakes, my friend. We don't eat those. That's burnt. Well, that's okay. That's fine. So they don't work today, actually. Yeah, neither of them work today, which is good. But I want to have you study your logic and cleaning skill. So we're going to recycle this, actually. So put this book away. Don't pay your bills, because you already did that. Clean this up. And then we should probably go and buy some new clothes for Nina and RV. Since they do have 17,000 simoleons, I think it would be a good idea to go buy some clothes. So we're going to go somewhere by ourselves. And we're going to go to Blue Water Village to Amelia's Closet. I think it would be a good idea. Dark chocolate pancakes, I'm dead. But also, Nikki, if you got a raid and run and dip out as well, I totally understand. Thank you again for the ratings and your lovely community over here. I shall keep them safe and keep them company. Feel free to lurk away if you need to, of course. Oh. There we go. That car was yellow, not blue. Now, honestly, I think after 8 years of The Sims 4, I don't think I would ever really want to have cars in the game, like ever. Because it would just seem so weird to have cars. Oh, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. Ah, I'm scared. Okay. Ah, wait, that's so cute. I love that emote, Ava. And no problem, Nikki. Eva's going shopping for clothes. Me too. I must be able to buy a lot of things. Like you can go to the clothing store, buy clothes, try them on. You can even buy cell phones, MP3 players, all that stuff. Like that stuff was nice. That stuff was really cool. The good old days. Oh, you can even buy groceries when your fridge ran out of food, which happens a lot. Like your fridge would run out of food, and you would either have to order it via phone or go to the grocery store and buy them. Yeah, an MP3 player and like a handheld device. Before there were switches, there were handheld devices. Oh, I really don't have that much stuff for male Sims. Figures, we'll buy this one. I don't want to spend all of my money, but I want to make sure I have a good amount of clothing for everyone. However, I'm kind of glad that we do have a little bit more control over the whole fashion thing. Because when I tell you everything costs 200 simoleons each, it did. Your Sims would go broke trying to buy clothing. 200 simoleons each per outfit. Top, bottom, full body, but no matter what it was 200 simoleons. You would go broke. So spend your money wisely, everyone. With The Sims 2, gotta be careful. Oh, I forgot I had all these new cool things. I had downloaded so much CC lately for The Sims 2 that I kind of forgot that I had this stuff in here. Oh, that's so cute. I want these overalls. We should not be spending all this money, but we should buy some clothing for Nina. You love making your clothes with a sewing machine. I used to do that all the time, and then I stopped, but I think I want to start again, but I'm trying to figure out which Sim would be the perfect person to sew clothing and sell it via their own home. Because you could have your own business out inside of your own home. So I'm thinking, who would be the right candidate for that? Because it could be Nina. I could probably have her sew clothing, sew it, and then sell it. Oh wait, that's right. You could also buy magazines too. Fish and veggies in the fridge gave me fresh food that sparkled. Oh, let's see. Wait, I want to have you try on something. I want to try out for my outfit. It wouldn't seem right if we got them now too. Used to not having them. Yeah. Oh my, who are you? Emily Lewis. Oh, I forgot. a while back ago, I recreated the pancakes in The Sims 2. Like, I remade them, like The Sims, Bob and Eliza and Iggy Pancakes. And then I also recreated their house in The Sims 2. I'm like, who is this Bob Pancakes? I forgot I remade him in The Sims 2. And Faye, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? I hope you're doing well and swell in this fine evening. Welcome, welcome in. Scary. Ooh, okay. Let's gonna get this outfit. Here it is. Oh, yes, The Sims 2 and 3, girly. I actually play all the other Sims games, but I play more The Sims 4 because it runs better and is more functional. But nothing can beat The Sims 2. Nothing can beat The Sims 2 for me, honestly. This game is hands down fantastic. Wait. Okay. Whew. Scary. What is this? Oh, okay. I had to check something. Like, I was looking at my email and I had email from someone. Okay, we're fine. We love and appreciate Bob Pancakes in his household. We really do. Bob and Eliza, questionable couple. But Bob, 10 to 10, one of the best Sims ever. Oh, wow, he looks so dapper. I might have him wear this for his wedding. Wow, look at him. Where were you when Angel Blasta did the thing? Wait, did what thing? Eliza Pancakes is all of us? Really? I don't know. Your friend The Sims 1, 2, and 3. Out of those 3 games, Ava, would you say you like The Sims 2, 1, or 3 more? And Sailor Cherry, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you today. I hope you're doing well. Bob, amazing, stunning, perfect in every way. Eliza who? Exactly. That's my thing. Like, Eliza who? We're gonna go and buy the outfit then that we just wore. Where did it go? I just saw it. Oh well, we'll buy this one. There we go. Nice formal outfit for a nice little wedding. We're gonna go back home and propose to Nina Caliente. And I'm doing really good as Sailor. I am doing well. Okay, cool. But I'm doing pretty good. We're just playing The Sims 2 today, causing a little chaos in the household as per usual. And also, Savvy, I'm doing well as well. And I'm glad that you're good. You feel happy for once. That's good. As one should. As one should. But I've been good, though. I cannot complain. I've been productive. I went to Panera and got some birthday things. And I also got the opportunity to get a lot of work done. For a change, actually. For a change. Like The Sims 2 and 3, about the same. Depends on what I do with my Sims. Understandable. Do I want to play a whole household or focus on one family? I honestly would probably focus on one family at a time, but that's just me. Because I go bit by bit. I'll play a household for a couple of Sim days and then move on to the next household. That way I feel like I'm getting all of like my ducks in a row. Where if I was going to do it for a whole neighborhood, I would get overwhelmed. Yeah, she is pretty. If you gave her a makeover, that's true. I would change those flip-flops and that tank top with something different, but that's just me. I went to Panera. But I had chicken noodle soup. And then I had the cinnamon crunch. Is that what it's called? Yeah, cinnamon crunch bagel. And it was really good, actually. I got 2 more to go after I left. And it was good. I edited so many Twitch clips for social media. 6 out of 15. They are now all scheduled everywhere to post every other day. They got chicken noodle soup, a little salad, and cinnamon crunch bagel. But my birthday was on the 22nd, so it had already passed though. But I still celebrate my whole entire month of my birth month. But you know what, Savvy? You deserve to feel happy, no matter what people say. Everyone deserves to be happy. But it's also hard to explain, like, everyone deserves to be happy, you know? But I can understand what you mean, though. Feeling happy and feeling good and comfort. It's important. And Cookie Monster, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I'm glad that you're here. You love the wild rice chicken soup they have? Wild rice chicken soup. How would you rate that out of 10? Because I am looking for more soups to try at Panera. The flip-flops gotta go. You love Panera. You have one by walking distance from your apartment. So, well, walking distance, not really. But I could walk there, but I choose not to. So it's like a 3-minute drive. Oh, it's Camden. Yeah, he's awake. Oh, thank you so much, Sailor. I really appreciate that. I'm very excited for the future because, like, I've done so many things this year so far that have been super, super helpful for me, like, for me mentally and physically and emotionally. So I just can't wait to see what the future holds. Oh, it's a creamy soup. Oh, good soup. Good soup. That's not bad. That's really the difference between the 2 and 3. Do you want to play with everyone in the neighborhood, or do you want to worry, or do you want to worry about one family and let the game figure out the rest of the neighborhood? It's fun for me to have both options. Oh yeah, same. I currently play The Sims 3 with my Leprosy challenge, where I'm playing as where each generation is a different expansion pack. And so far, it's been going really great. We divorced our husband in The Sims 3, and we already aged up Generation 3. So things are going great with my Sims family in every natural way. And I feel happy. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what is everyone's plans for this weekend? Because I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Monday. So what are your weekend plans? I'm gonna be seeing Ant-Man in Quantumania with my mom, my dad, and my aunt this Sunday, and I'm actually very excited. Oh, can I help you? Lulu, what's happening? Lulu, are you okay? Oh, you wanna play fetch. 10 too many. 10 too many. 10 water. There we go. Come clean this up too. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Ant-Man and Quantumania on Sunday, and then I might just do a lot of household cleaning tomorrow, since I still have laundry to fold and clean and dry. Do a little sweeping. I might go to Panera again next week or something like that. I haven't decided. We like to try the Sims 3 Leprosy at some point, but for ease, it would need to wait until I'm done streaming in my current challenge. Understandable. Ma'am. Eat the grilled cheese. There you go. Eat the grilled cheese. There you go. You're welcome. You know, I can clean up later. Not sure yet? Okay. Sometimes, like, going with the flow is always good. Yeah, enjoy your lurk and clean away, Cookie Monster. You might be going to the Maye exhibit and then play games and plan the jobs. Nice, nice. What is the Mayan exhibit? What's that? And also lurk away, Rebellica. Goodbye for now. See you soon. A goat barn. A goat barn? Ooh. That sounds exciting. Wait, where'd you get that money from? Who got money? We just earned 875 simoleons somehow. And I don't know from where. 3 goats? Oh my goodness. Ooh. I could never. I think I would be too scared if I had goats in my home. Or like I would be taking care of goats. I wouldn't know what would be the first thing to do on how to take care of a goat. In Stardew Valley, I know everything, but real life, not so much. We were gonna play Among Us with Strangers and someone was raging because the glitch revealed him. I feel bad for them because glitch sucks but chill. Yeah, that's why playing Among Us with Strangers is not as exciting at all. Oh! It's open so long. Those hours are wild. Oh! I didn't know it was over there. The more you know. Oh, you're celebrating your birthday as well? Oh, well, happy birthday! Or happy early birthday, by the way. That's gonna be so cool. Probably gonna go to the museum and your favorite restaurant. Ooh. What is your favorite restaurant, by the way? I love Olive Garden. I love breadsticks. Are y'all gonna clean up? Everything. Thank you very much. Okay, when are you gonna have this baby? When will you give birth? And she peed herself. Okay. Well, now you can go take a shower. Honestly, I'm having fun playing with strangers. Okay. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. I have to say, you never know. You never know. I'm gonna have you work on this over here, practice. The actual exhibit is from 10 to 6, but the place will be open that long. Oh, well, that's not bad. Maybe I should go one day. I haven't gone to a museum in quite some time. You don't have any plans, maybe a movie or uni work? We shall see how it goes. You know, hey, go with the flow. That's all you need to know. Now, do we have anything in our bank account? We have nothing in our bank account at all. Child banking on. I'm gonna actually have you, since you are just sitting here waiting, we need to have you work on writing a, write a novel. We're gonna have you write a gardening book. Oh, it's a local vegan restaurant. Oh, that's nice. I've been trying to try more vegan and vegetarian recipes, and it's been really fun experimenting lately. They were out of breadsticks? I don't think I've ever heard that before in my entire life. Olive Garden out of breadsticks? Then what is Olive Garden good for without breadsticks? That's wild. Oh my, that's scary. Oh no. But also, can we get some mod love in the chat, please? And thank you for my lovely mods. If you don't know, Twitch mods are real people. They have true feelings. They're not robots. They're real people who have human emotions and do so much. Because when I tell you the amount of things I've seen in Twitch chat, not here, well, here and everywhere else, the things are just so astonishing of like what I see. Like, how in the world does a troll insult a mod? It's wild. We have a ton. King Tut. Wait, okay, Dab, do you ever think that the museum could be could come to life? Like the night of the museum? It's a possibility. Wait, logic skill, here it is. Stargaze. There you go. Perfect. We discovered a star! The SimCity Astronomy Club has awarded me 548 simoleons of our recent unknown star. Nice. We love mods here. I've never been to Olive Garden since they don't exist here. That's crazy. I feel like Olive Garden should be an every place thing. Just because like Olive Garden is the best thing ever. But everyone should have Olive Garden, you know? That's wild. And I always thought it was global too. Life advice, never insult someone with a sword. Exactly. You are correct. You don't get trolled at all. Like, go read a book. Exactly. Read books. You know, I kind of want Arby to get abducted by an alien. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna have you just stay out here for the time being. What happens? Abduction by alien one day? Please? No! Come on. You can do it. Oh. Fine. You're feeling so tired, I guess you can go sleep. Wait, are you kidding me that Nina has food poisoning now? Oh my gosh. And you're eating spoiled grilled cheese on a time like this? Ma'am, now is not the time. You get food poisoning one time and then it's like, things go crazy. You saw they made a cartoon version of Night Museum. I saw that too, and I watched it. It is really good. I hope they make another season for it. And Sarah, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I was just discussing how trolls in Twitch are wild, but also how Olive Garden should be an every place thing. Because Olive Garden is apparently not everywhere, which is wild to me. But I think it should be. I think we all can agree on that one. Because I really honestly only go to Olive Garden for the breadsticks alone. That's all I really do. I may go for the spaghetti, but like, you know, the breadsticks is where it's at for me. And Nat, enjoy your lurk, by the way, as well. No, Nina, please, Nina. You know what? Max Motives. Max Motives was the best cheat ever to exist in The Sims 2. Oh! Oh. So, we're giving birth. Love that for us. Oh. We're giving birth. The animations of it all. Stunning. I love The Sims 2 cutscenes. I jumped because I was like, Nat, what? In the garden. Baby breadstick. Oh, it's a baby boy. Oh, it's so nice. So Arby and Nina Caliente. What should we name the baby boy? My husband made me delicious teriyaki salmon and rice and veggie egg roll. Ooh, but that sounds really good. I can't have breadsticks anymore. No! She's gonna have a Cabbage Patch baby! Oh my gosh. Max, Luke, Joshua, Kevin, Joe, Nick, Frankie, Dab. I can't. Oh, you know what could be so cool? I make a band. Why didn't they keep the cutscenes in the later version of The Sims? I don't even know. I wish they did, honestly. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna name it, I like the name Joshua. Joshua Joe. Joshua Joe. What's your last name? Joshua Joe Caliente. Okay, but why does this baby have better eyebrows than I did? Princess Daisy. Speaking of princess, I am actually very excited for the Princess Diaries to come out again. Number 3. This baby looks like Nina. Oh, hello. You have green eyes. You have gray eyes. Arby, what do you got? Arby, what is your eye color? Wake up, man, child. Wake up. What are your eye colors? Oh, he has his father's eyes. Oh, that's so cute. He has his father's eyes and his mother's face. Yeah, JJ for short. Joseph, wait, yeah. Joshua Joe Caliente, JJC. But now we need a crib. But we can convert Bambi's room into the baby's room now that we have everything pretty much set and ready to go. That's pretty nice. And Nina is not having any more kids, that's for sure. She is done. She is tying the knot. He's like, I'm good. No more kids for me. I am ready to have no more kids. I'm ready to become an elder. That's what she's saying. We have that here. We got all of our things ready to go. Oh, I need to buy our little baby thing. I was like, I just realized we have no living room, but we do. I'll put the baby dingle hopper thing over here. And then I will put the high chair that actually functions, which is wild. Yeah, I need to get a high chair. Hold up. High chair, high chair, high chair. Over here. There we go. Cute. So we have everything we need now. So Nina, let's put the baby over here in the Dingle Master. And then we can go ahead and watch some TV for a little bit. Yeah, there's going to be a third Princess Diary movie. But I can't remember if they said that Julie Andrews is going to be in it or not. But I know the main one's going to be in it. Yeah. IMDb. But it is confirmed. Princess Diaries. Here it is. But I can't remember if we know. I don't think they said what date, like when it's gonna come out. One, Anne Hathaway. There we go. One. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Where is that? Oh, IMDb doesn't have it yet on here just yet. But it's like it's confirmed, but they're just waiting for a lot of things. I don't have either of my parents' eyes. Oh. I know people have like their eyes change colors as they get older. What's happening? I was like, you better not be pregnant again. But I forgot she has food poisoning. Never mind. Just a little casual food poisoning. Okay, I still don't get the Toy Story 5. Neither do I. Honestly, from what I've heard, is that Toy Story 5 is supposed to be different than the other movies. And I don't know how I feel about that just yet. Like, I don't want it, but I want it just so I can see what they're going to do with it. No, don't put the baby on the floor. RB, can you just go ahead and feed your baby? Play with JJ, and then feed JJ as well. Give JJ a bottle. There we go. Since you are feeling a little bit sick, Nina, we can go and have you clean your shower first of all, and then we're going to have you take a bubble bath. There we go. Perfect. Well, baby's eyes are blue technically when they're born. Oh, really? Oh. I wonder what my eyes were. If they were blue, that'd be wild. Be like, where did I get those blue eyes from? But I do have dark brown eyes is the thing. Got the dark brown eyes. Oh, I need to actually get the smart milk. I do have enough money. Oh, I do have enough aspiration points to get the smart milk. Perfect. Smart milk all the way. And then we can go ahead and get this thing over here. Kibble of Life. Perfect for pets who want their delicious snacking moments to go for the ages, literally. Move quickly to this delectable treat of treats to munch the nutrients of prolonged use as your pet. Oh. So they basically kind of like help with aging. That's not bad. I'll save that for later. Well, that's good to know. Okay, got all of you. More popularity than work. And I think Nina had a bunch of work and little romance. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's not that bad. Look good. Oh, that's weird. She exited to puke, literally. Ooh, okay. We are going to put our baby back in their crib. Nina, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have them, both of them age up like right now. So you know what? Let's go and buy a cake. Let's age up Nina Caliente since she needs to be old in the way. You can age up. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. But then what I'm gonna do, Nina, you can. I'm gonna actually, let's do this. Testing cheats. And I think it's, yeah, it's bull prop. Bull prop testing cheats. Testing cheats. Enabled true. These long old cheats. Let's see. Where is it at? Oh wait, did I type them right? Oh wait, it might not be bull prop. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, now I see it. This is so tiny I can barely see anything. There's a B instead of an A. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. So we're going to set the birthday for you. So it will be your birthday. And then RB, it'll also be your birthday as well. Perfect. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat because I'm hungry. Yes. Oh, you're changed from green to blue? Interesting. If I'm crying, my eyes get very green. Oh. Interesting. When I cry, I get a headache. That's a lot of candles. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think I've seen this many candles in my life. Lordy Lou. Also, Konfu Shin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Woo! Nina! Nina! Sir! Lordy Lou, come on. You can do it! Yay! Oh! Wow! It says you made it. Now that you're an elder, use the phone to call, work, and retire if you want. You'll get a big you got a big pension coming. Oh. Oh, look at Nina. No. Wait, I'm glad that period of my life is over. Seems like there's nowhere to go but up. Oh. Not bad. Okay. My eyes are get pretty dark brown, but they get around, they get green around my pupil when I cry, or there's a lot of light. Usually when there's a lot of light, my eyes end up being very just brown, like light brown. This is interesting. Put the trash on the floor. Thank you. Age up. Those aren't candles. That's a fire hazard, literally. That is a fire hazard waiting to happen. Oh, okay. Don't be shy. Age up. You can do it, RB. Don't be. Oh, RB. Age up. It's your time to shine. Yay. You can do it. Here we go. Oh, he lost all his hair. He had a nice little hairdo and then like rippy bop boop. No more hair. He's got a comb over now. But he still kept the red beard though. Oh, he aged up very well. Good. Well, that is nice. Oh, it says it could have been better, but I think I enjoyed the last portion of my life. Now I can just keep improving. That's the spirit. Just keep improving. As the Robinsons would say, just keep moving forward. And now my baby is crying. What do you want, JJ? There you go. Put you crib. There you go. Oh, we've done a lot of things today. This is nice. Well, now that these two are aged up and elders, we can now move on to the next household. Oh, I actually probably, when we play The Sims next, I probably want to actually move them into a different household or move them into a smaller home. Because I feel like their house is like, it's big and there's just so much house here that it could be a little bit smaller. Like have a smaller kitchen, maybe combine the dining room into the kitchen. Something like that, because they don't need that much room anyway. They don't need that much room. But I think what we're gonna do for now. Where did I put this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do for now is I have Dirk Dreamer. I don't really care about Dina. She's wild. Langerak, that's Scarlet. That's Joe. Not Joe Jackson. The Pancakes, the Broke family, family. Oh, I need to actually go over to okay, those two. Yeah, I need to go over to university. That's what it was. That's what it was. And Isla, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Oh wait, that's Dab's favorite quote. The toilet paper quote. 642. But Isla, welcome in. And also Shay, welcome in. Oh, that's your favorite quote. Oh. Then I got mixed up then. I'm still trying to figure out what was the context behind that quote. What were we talking about back then? We were playing Sims 4, but like, what were we doing back then? 2020 was a time. I don't remember anything at all. Like nothing. Well, that's a really good quote though, overall. But I'm glad that you're here though, Shay and Isla. We're currently playing The Sims 2, and we're doing a lot of rotational gameplay for my current households at the moment. And things are going great so far. And I have to say, I need to age up Alexander and Lilith Pleasant, like today, because I have not touched them since ever. I moved them out and then moved them to this university world like it was nothing. So we gotta age them up. They decided they're not gonna go to university because they don't want to. They decided against the whole university idea. And now we're just doing some great work. Moving up, moving on up, moving on up. I think there's an EA build with the toilet paper above the toilet. Oh, probably so. That's probably what it is. I don't think so, Car. No way in chance. And also, Brooke, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you today. I hope you're doing well. We're playing The Sims 2 today. There is no 64 by 64 in The Sims 2. Car. But make builds like this in the map. Car, you want my game to break. You want chaos, don't you? Don't ya? Who is this Sim again? Oh! I forgot. Yep. I forgot. But, Isla, I hope your friend Brooke is doing great today. You're still waiting for a 512 by 512 lot. That causes a lot of glitches. I don't think that would be a good idea. I would probably cry though. And useless simming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. And Ground Dragon, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. So I just learned that I forgot when Daniel Pleasant and Malcolm Landgraf were married for a time. They adopted a child named Amin. And whenever Malcolm and Daniel broke up and got divorced, Malcolm didn't want to have anything to do with Amin. So Alexander and Lilith took Amin into their household. So this is very interesting. I forgot about all of this stuff that I had in my game. The more you know. The more you know, honestly. I'm trying to find the sim blender. Here it is. Because I need to make this where family, Alexander. I'm going to say that they're basically their parents now. Parent, family, Amin, child. Yes. They're now part of the family. And it works its way. It doesn't work that way, but you know. It is what it is. You got this. Sure. Sure. Okay, so we're gonna actually also age you both up too, because we need to make you both into adults and move you out. But also say here, make some more cakes. I think it will be a brilliant idea. It would just take all day to get off the lot. That's true. Imagine a maze. Think about it. A maze on that big of a lot. Wild. You would be there all day trying to leave, but you couldn't. So it will be nearly impossible. You put them in here so they can play with the little blocky blocks here. And Alexander, let's have you age up into an adult since you're not going to university at all. Yay! What in the lumberjack? Okay, I see something here. No. Okay, that's fine. We're going to also... Oh, we can't put this on the floor? Oh, that's weird. I'll put it over in this house over here and then buy another cake so we can age up Lilith into an adult. I was thinking a few hours ago how wanted to watch someone play The Sims 2 and this is perfect. Well, I am the streamer just for you. We are playing The Sims 2 mainly in Pleasantview. And we have done a lot of things today that has caused a lot of rift between a lot of households and a lot of Sims, but it's been working out very well for us. Like the Sim tree is getting crazier and crazier each and every day. Oh, not your face is appearing. Oh no. The glitches begin. The glitches begin. Now you don't have a mirror. Imagine making an amazing general with the Sims multiplayer. Oh, I would cry. That would be insane. Imagine the chaos that would be that save file with Sims multiplayer with the maze. Oh, no. Yeah, you know, the fun thing about The Sims 2, it's so ancient and old that it's scary. Change your appearance. No, not you! Alexander, move! Thank you. Where are your eyebrows? Lilith, where are your eyebrows, madam? Her eyebrows are gone. I think the faceless is just you. It looks like me. It's cursed. It's cursed. But useless. I would love to know. Have you played The Sims 2 before? I would love to know if you have. Because if you have, let me know all the things you like about this game. I downloaded a few new hairs recently from Tumblr. And I was like, I'm going to make sure that Lilith has a new hairstyle, a new do. Better eyebrows. You're not pulling a Jeffree Star, madam. Not today. There we go. We can have you that. And we're going to have you put on some Mickey up. Some Mickey up on the facey face. Also do right here. I have so much custom content. It's kind of ridiculous on how much I have in my game. I should delete some, but then that requires me to go through my folder and like delete things, which I don't want to do. Time and effort has to be made, but not now. We'll have you wear the same lipstick you had before, but we'll make it more high quality. It was black. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And we'll change your hair too. Do a nice little... No. 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 Oh, looks nice. And you farted. Okay. Love that. The funny thing about The Sims 2 is that it's easier to make Sims 1 run on a model computer. That is true. That is true. And I actually even have, I have The Sims 1 running. Not right now, but I have it running perfectly fine on my computer. I just haven't played Sims 1 in a while. But I can tell you, why are y'all crying? What's your problem? Why are you crying? Oh, it's because your father died. Oh, I meant to mention, so, oh? Making pancakes. Jay Nichols, thank you so much for the $20 donation to North Shore Animal League, by the way. Thank you so much. Well, that means we're only $5 away from hitting our next goal. But thank you so much. Oh, you haven't? It came out when you were younger. Oh, so you only have to play The Sims 3 and 4. Understandable. I was too much of a youngin' to play even The Sims 1, but I played it. Even though I should have not played it, but you know, no one needs to know that. But thank you so much. Love watching, happy to donate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Shay. Save the pups. But thank you so much. And also Shay Nikki, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the emotes here in the Spring Squad. But can we get some hype and some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Oh, you can barely hear your alert? Really? I was like, I can hear it perfectly fine. Oh wait, I might need to turn yours up because yours might be a little bit low. Oh, that's right. Okay. I turned that one up a little bit better. You had to install all your expansions after The Sims 2 because it wouldn't run with just a base game. Really? Okay, why are you crying? You're fine. Calm down. But interesting. Because I mean, The Sims 2, you need the base game for it to run anything, of course. Because I use the Ultimate Collection on Origin, but I also do have the regular disc as well. Well, that's interesting. You weren't allowed to play it? Not Sim Social, oh my gosh. And you know what? I kind of missed Sim Social, not gonna lie. That game was awesome. Nothing can beat Sim Social for me. Back when I actually used Facebook for one thing only and play Sim Social. That was it. Never went to college. Lilith never wanted to go to university to begin with at all, so that's funny. And yeah, no problem, Sappy. And then he started dating Alex and he had the Sims 3 and gave me the disc. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it ran perfectly with everything installed. And I only have the original disc versions from the early 2000s. I know some people end up selling their CDs for The Sims 2. And I'm like, no, don't do that. One day you'll have everything. And then like you want it back. But interesting. Like, I could never sell anything for like Sims. Like, I think I would probably cry if I had to sell my Sims 2 game. Like, I wouldn't even know how to react. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to keep it forever. Selling it is not in the cards for me. It's all over here. There we go. Sell this. I kind of want to build them a new house. But I probably will do that later. For the time being, we'll just keep them here. We're going to be doing a lot of building next time we play The Sims 2. That is for sure. Pet Society was fun. I've never played that one. Like your first Sims was Sims Free Play. It's kind of wild how old Sims Free Play is because I remember playing it and then I stopped playing it and then I started playing it again recently because they had a new update and it looked way better than it did originally, which I was like very happy about. And I also picked up The Sims Mobile again, and that has been quite a ride. I didn't realize how far in advance I was in my family lineage, and I forgot I had about, I think, 4 or 5 generations deep in Sims Mobile. It's quite crazy. Okay, that's all I needed. Pets, I never heard about that. Oh, Farmville was everyone's obsession. You are correct. I'm not even joking. People kept asking me, saying, hey, can you help me with my farm? Like, can you help me with my farm? Like, I am at school, first and foremost. I don't have time to help you with school or with your farm. Not now. Later. But it was like super fun though, being able to like have all those like Facebook games and like see what they had to offer. You know? Okay, so with Alexander, you never went to school, which is totally fine. But, however, you are a Cancer. And it says, there's nothing extreme about Cancers. They are all, they are very well balanced. They also have also can be very changeable, which can be a good and bad thing depending on the situation. So, with that being said, you don't really have a lot of hobbies besides music and dance. You really love the environment and entertainment, but you don't really love sci-fi. But let's see if we can find him a job. A full-time job. You can walk around your new child. Walk here. Walk here. Walk here. Walk here. Is the child in your way or something? Over here? There we go. Find a job. Full-time. What's happening? When they deleted it, I was sad. Oh, same. Petville. I have never heard of Petville. What were those like? Petville? Your mom had 2 face goods for a farm. You know, your mom was smart. That's dedication though, but smart. You know, you have one Facebook for your main farm and another Facebook for another farm, but you can help each other at the same time. Well, that's smart. No, don't join that career. Education career? No. Dancer career? No. Criminal career. Look again. Oh, literally nothing. Wow. Okay. Find a job. We'll do full-time again. Keep looking. I guess journalism. We'll go with that. We got rejected? How in the world did we get rejected from our own... Oh my gosh. Find another job. Education? Okay. We got rejected from our own application. We didn't even try. Pet Society could decorate rooms and shop and visit friends. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. They should bring that back, actually. Where's the petition? Where do I sign on the dotted line? I must know. You can get a part-time job, Lilith. There we go. So I have a mod in my game in The Sims 2 that you can either get accepted or rejected from a job application. They never tell you why, but you can either get rejected or accepted. I think it's kind of funny, for realism. Because since Alexander never went to college, he's gonna get rejected a lot. It's gonna be really interesting. But imagine if we got rejected from a job in The Sims 4. It was kind of like the Facebook version of Animal Crossing. It really was. I did not like all the poking in Facebook. That was quite annoying. Culture, entertainment. Also, you love a lot of things. Ah, Shay, thank you for the $5 donation, making our total to 1,600 doll hairs. Can we get a buzzer? Hey, thank you so much for that lovely donation, making our grand total of $1,600 for the North Shore Animal League. Hello. That means we're basically only $168.25 away from hitting our goal. And if we hit that goal, basically it means that we have raised $50,000 for charity amongst all of our charities collectively since 2017. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Can we get some hype and claps in the chat? Yay! Yeah, this is The Sims 2. It is. You have nothing. But yeah. And you know what? The month is not over yet. I will be donating at the end of the month, as I always do, for charity. So we're gonna eventually reach all these milestones. And also at 2,000, if we ever reach it at 2,000, my mods have to make a shell challenge for me to do. You love health, culture, entertainment, fashion, paranormal. Let's see what we get. Yeah. That's so cool. Good for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And honestly, if you don't know, wait, you're not in the mood? Okay, fine. But basically, if you don't know anything about North Shore is the world's largest no-kill animal organization and world largest animal rescue organization and rescue in Port Washington, New York. And their mission is to save every homeless animal from not getting euthanized. And let me tell you, there's a lot of homeless animals out there into the world that get euthanized every year. And with North Shore's help, they make sure that does not happen. And they try to get them to have a loving forever home, lovable parents, good care, health, everything. So, besties, North Shore is amazing for the animals around the world. And if you live in New York, or you know someone that lives in New York and they are looking for an animal to adopt or foster, or they just want to volunteer, you can always send them to the animalleague.org, which is their website that you can go to get more information about North Shore and everything, of course. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Alex, are you okay? Not him getting chased by bees. Hunt bugs. Yeah, okay. That was weird. He was being chased by bees. Mood. Yeah, a little tidbit. But I think for now, what we're gonna do though, everyone, is actually wait. Are you still being chased by where are these bees coming from? How is he being chased by bees? Bug collection. Yeah. Where are these bees coming from? I don't understand. We'll have them do all these little work things here. Lilith, you can also not do the work one, but we can gain popularity for... Oh my... Wait, I forgot. In The Sims 2, if your Sims had the popularity aspiration, they could boost up their popularity even more by having fast friends. They can even have a 3-way call. I forgot that was a thing in The Sims 2. You can have a 3-way call. Wild. Are you sure those are bees? Yeah. Well, you can. Well, let me see. I can show you. Oh. Ooh, wrong one. We got. It says up here. It says be chased by bees, and I'm like, where those bees come from? But those do not look like bees at all. They look like sticks. I find kind of funny. Yeah, it's like kind of like the fame perks. That's true. Wait, what if he dies? Let's see. No? You live? Okay. The 2D bees, literally. But I forgot about all these like cool things that you had in The Sims 2. Even though I did play this game so much over the years, I'm still learning new stuff every single day. That is wild. But anyway, friends, we have a lovely clip of the day that I would like to share with you all because personally, the clip of the days are always the best kind of days that I like to share. And sometimes these clips are always random. They may make no sense, but that's okay. Sometimes I make no sense, and that's also okay. Sometimes. But anyway, the clip of the day. I'm so proud of him, right? I'm so proud of Alex not dying on us, because if he died, I probably would have cried. Sims 2 is S tier. It beats all the other Sims games for gameplay. Yes, 100%. I agree with you on that. But the clip of the day is the best time of day. But it's from Among Us from like 5 months ago.
Diablo sauce.
No.
I think Simsy is dead.
Oh my gosh.
Simsy is dead.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
It's in here! I feel like that was a trap. Oh no.
Why do we play this game? We've all been there. Exactly.
I thought I was gonna get murdered while I was finding the body.
Oh, exactly.
Diablo sauce.
No.
I think Simsy is dead.
The first thing you hear, wee woo, I think Simsy is dead. That's wild. Among Us is the most chaotic game ever because when you're on a huge map, you gotta find the body, but in that process, someone can also die too. So you never know what's gonna happen. I find Among Us the most chaotic game I've ever played on stream, but we do it every month. It happens once a month on stream with simmers in one room, causing chaos. You need to reinstall The Sims 2. I don't have it since I replaced all your PC parts. Well, whenever you get a chance to reinstall The Sims 2, you will love it. Just like me. You love when we all play? Yeah. I think the next stream that we'll have will be in March. But I also think Tyler said that he wanted to join again. So he's always down. Like, I'm actually kind of happy that Tyler is down to play with us again after what happened last time, because I'm telling you, I think we're the most chaotic group of Among Us players. But then again, we mesh well together, which is very nice. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. But Tyler Oakley is really cool. But they all will rue the day, literally. Rue the day. They shall all rue the day. Well, that was funny. Tyler is fun. He's a really cool person. I used to watch all of his videos on YouTube back in the day when he was posting them, and he's just a kind, genuine human. But make sure you all stay with the raid because that is how you collect your channel points. But the quote of the day shall be, "I'm shedding, I'm a cat." Huh? Maybe I was pulling out my hair for no reason. I don't remember. I'm shedding, I'm a cat. What are these quotes? They make no sense. I don't understand. Why? But, my friends, we're gonna go rate my good friend Egg Babe, or Egg_Babe, who is so talented, so lovely, a good, genuine human that I have learned to love. She's currently playing her Odd Money Legacy challenge on Generation 8, and they're in Hemford on Bagley. I love Egg Babe. We raid Egg Babe all the time. We love being able to have some good old-fashioned fun with some friends, playing Sims or whatever game they're playing, and just showing some support to another simmer on the channel. But friends, I will be back again on Monday, so I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Monday, and we'll be playing the newest update of Wildflowers. And then on Tuesday, we'll be playing the Career Legacy Challenge and wrapping up Generation 1 for Gen 2. But other than that, I shall see you all next time. Have fun, and see you soon.